Hi. Give me 1 second. My shit cut off for some mysterious reason. I'm on ESPN.com. Don't fail me now. Got my fan on. I know it's probably blowing in the mic. I'll turn it off in a minute. Trying to get my shit together. Shit, there we go. I couldn't figure out how to get the shit to go full screen. Keep in mind, I've been doing this every week for months now. Okay. Just about ready to go here. Happy fucking Hanukkah. Merry Christmas, whatever. Just another day in this house. I got $60 for Christmas. That's about the extent of what I got. Total. Conjured up from different various family members. Actually, 2 family members got me money. That was it. Everybody else just pretends I don't exist. Really, my stream's been on for like 5 minutes and it still won't show up on my... Oh, God. Just fuck right off. YouTube app, just fuck off. Can't see your comments because my phone's not letting me get to my stream. Any day now I'll be able to get to it. Any day now. There we go. Okay. Happy Kwanzaa. Go Pack Go. I need him to get that 1 seed, buddy. I'd prefer the Packers get the 1 seed, but I'm not opposed to some drama here today. The Browns are basically playing for their season with the ever-changing AFC North. I think the Bengals are in prime position to take it now. But the Browns could vault back into this if it goes their way today. What the fuck is this? Wish my computer would cooperate with me today. I guess we're doing both games. I don't really feel like it, but we'll do both games. Have to stream on the PlayStation later because I don't get NFL Network. You guys already know that. Christmas dinner was dog shit. It tasted like ass. That was the worst ham I've ever tasted in my life. Supposed to be having a real Christmas dinner tomorrow, but that one today, that ham was terrible. That sucked. Flavorless. I think that ham we're going to have here is like salty and delicious. And will be like cooked in the oven properly. I hope so. Stacked up on the cushions on my chair today to help my back get through this. That's the reason I don't feel like doing this shit. I don't feel like sitting in my chair all day. But we're here now. Ready to suffer for our art. This is an art, but you know. We must suffer for our art. And to think I do this for free.
Welcome back to Lambeau Field in week 16. Let's send it down to the Browns sideline.
Was going to stream more Batman yesterday, but life happened. And I wasn't home to do so. So I feel bad. Because I said I was gonna. Maybe early tomorrow or late tonight. I don't know. We'll see. It is fucking miserably hot in here.
Nothing could be better, he said, than playing at Lambeau on Christmas Day. For more on who he's going to face, let's go across the field. Merry Christmas to EA. Aaron?
Merry Christmas, Tom and Aaron Rodgers. He got a little nostalgic with us this week when he talked about potentially breaking Brett Favre's touchdown record. He said, this one's different because I'm a lover of history, and this team's history is pretty cool. Well, it's pretty cool to be at Lambeau on Christmas Day. And let me tell you, if Aaron Rodgers can break this record, this will be a Christmas that number 12 and these fans will never forget. Joe?
All right, Merry Christmas to both of you. And the Packers won the toss. They defer. The
Browns get the ball first. Baker's back, but I don't think it matters much. 34 degrees. I wish it was that in my room right now. It's hot as shit in here. My fucking headset will not stay in position. Browns will start near the 24, 25-yard line. Baker's back.
Stefanski told us every play they'll run today, he's practiced and he's had reps with, going back all the way to July, despite being away from the team.
Missed the game against the Raiders where they lost on a last-second field goal. God, the Raiders suck.
When you haven't practiced like he hasn't here over the last couple of weeks, but speaking from a health standpoint,
Brown season pretty much on the line. I feel like we've been saying that every week, but other teams in their division keep faltering.
since he injured the shoulder, comes over the middle.
It's Jarvis for a gain of 7.
Landry for 7.
Browns wearing the throwback uniforms.
That is run by Baker Mayfield. It's number 19 in the NFL, number 5 in the rushing department.
Really good offensive line.
Offensive line is reconfigured. They're without Jedrick Wills. So
Nick Chubb, I need a big day from him in the middle of fantasy football playoffs.
Center is out with COVID. Nick Harris makes his first start at center.
It's a play fake. He checks it short to Chubb. Set up blockers. Get me some yards, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yes! Go, Chubb. Go! Down to the Packer 27 on a screen.
But a flag back.
And a flag. Never mind.
Well, after that play developed, the flag.
So it'll be from the spot of the foul.
1-yard catch and run at the moment. We'll get the call from Alex Kemp.
If it's on the Browns.
Personal foul. Low block.
Ooh, it's on the Packers. Yay, so I get all those yards with Chubb there. On the little screen play.
Talked about Nick Harris at center. He gets out, as does Blake Hance, the right tackle. And they kind of lead the charge here on this screenplay. Set up really nicely. And then they got 3 blockers out in front and let Nick Chubb do the rest. And you got the penalty at the tail end of this on Darnell.
41-yard
That's the rule.
pass play. It goes in the stat book for Baker.
On these defensive backs. Already at the
They run it with Chubb again.
handed Chubb.
Gets a yard. With a penalty, they're down to the Packer 13.
A phenomenal first year with the Green
Packers defense slipping lately. They really are. They're playing really good in the middle of the season. Packers defense, it looks like they're becoming a liability again.
Happy to get Kenny Clark back.
Nearly cost them the game in Baltimore.
Good list and
They got lucky against Baltimore.
on Sunday.
Aaron Rodgers is playing out of his mind. This defense has to tighten up.
On second down, quick throw, pass caught.
And first and goal near the 1 for Jarvis Landry on a slant.
Setting up first and goal with a 12-yard completion for Baker
Boom, boom, boom. The
Mayfield.
Browns are on first and goal.
Last
Punch it in with Chubb. Get me them points, baby.
See how
Come
soft
on.
they are. Stokes
Hey,
in
Janet.
coverage on Landry, and Jarvis is just able to come off the line of scrimmage right here. He runs a slant.
Wanted to stream more Batman yesterday, but life happened and I couldn't.
Completion. We saw a lot of those with Baltimore on
I said I was going to stream more. I wanted to.
LaFleur talked about it. Wants to see these guys challenging these receivers more off the line of scrimmage. Chubb.
Go, Chubb. Get him in there. Yes. Fantasy points for me. Touchdown, Nick Chubb.
Christmas.
Fantasy points for me. Chubb's got a 41-yard catch and a touchdown now.
Possession of the game. And the a 41-yard catch and run by Nick Chubb, a career long, and the receiving department set it all up.
Yeah, not a lot of movement up front. Janovich, the fullback, he comes in, he kind of gets stuck.
That was an ugly touchdown, but they all count the same in fantasy football.
But he just keeps going. And the Packers just unable to keep the pile from moving across the goal line.
7th straight red zone touchdown for the Cleveland Browns. That's the longest active streak around the NFL.
The extra point is no good. 6-0 Browns. Missed extra point. I'm sorry, Joe Buck. What is his last name again? Guys. Look at the last name of the kicker for the Browns. Chris Nagar. And hearing Joe Buck say that was really funny. Things are going here. Things are going. Very boring and just another day. I got $60 for Christmas total. So, I guess. I never get anything for Christmas. It's like, what'd you do to celebrate Christmas? Same as every other day. I sat here and played video games and waited for football to come on. That's what I did. Thinking about giving that Avengers game another chance and just playing online, because I actually kind of like the gameplay with some of the characters. I was thinking about doing that earlier. Actually, I went back on what I said I was going to do. I said I was never going to play that San Andreas again. I went back and started a new game and played that for a couple hours. You don't get anything. Yeah, we're adults. We don't matter on Christmas anymore. Still doesn't feel right to me. I'm 27 and I'm still not used to just not getting anything. I have to get myself my own Christmas presents. I swear, dude, this fucking headset is driving me crazy right now. It won't stay where I want it to stay. What the fuck is this Gordon Ramsay game show shit I'm watching? It's pretty elaborate for a cooking show. Chris Nagar. Say it one more time. Chris Nagar. How is my Twitter not exploded with, oh my god, did you see the last name of the kicker for the Browns? Shut up. Yes, they're showing a Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers highlight reel. 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks, and yet the Packers have 2 rings in 30 years to show for it. First thing I get on Twitter is somebody saying, man, Joe Buck better be careful saying that kicker's name.
Aaron Rodgers tied with 442 career touchdown passes. A Packer uniform, the Hall of Famer Brett Favre. 3-time NFL MVP. Aaron Rodgers, 3-time NFL MVP and the reigning most valuable player. Nagar, who was just activated off the practice squad with Chase McLaughlin on the COVID list, with his first extra point attempt, pushed it wide to the right, so a 6-0 Cleveland Brown lead.
Here come the Packers, down by 6 already. Well, it's getting close to January, so it's about time for the Packers defense to absolutely shit the bed and have Rodgers constantly playing from behind. So it's good to get in the rhythm of things early here for the Packers.
Talked about earlier in the pregame, he's had to do it with a lot of moving parts, the offensive line, and yet he makes adjustments. This is a pass rush.
Because Rodgers is league MVP, and if he's not, it's bullshit.
Getting after the quarterback, he won't be holding it long.
Mercedes Lewis got a yard. Denzel Ward tackled him.
By Denzel Ward. Just named his second Pro Bowl. Ward and a nice tackle, a gain of just 1. The offense is basically middle of the pack, as you see, 14th overall, but they've been putting up a ton of points Almost 36 points per game over their last 4.
And they've had to do it because their defense has played horrible lately. They've had to score that many points. Like I said, they're right on schedule.
Second and 9.
Ew.
Screen that does not develop for Aaron Jones, and it'll be third down and
3rd and 9 after the botched screenplay.
I know that as we look at this defense, Troy, as you studied them, it's a defense that you really like. I do like, and they're minus a lot of players, as they were last week. So it's a game of attrition right now when you look across the landscape of the NFL. But when they're healthy,
Lots of COVID going around.
capable of matching up really against anybody. And when you look at the Packers, even with the injuries that the
Last week was the Browns COVID Bowl.
Devontae Adams is the guy you really got to concern yourself with.
Rodgers has no choice but to throw it short, and Jones is a yard short of the first down. Packers go 3 and out to start the game. Browns are up 6-0.
Browns, it's fourth down. And that's the other guy. So for the Browns, they focus on
Rodgers, okay, the Packers look they're going to go for it in their own territory.
out there on the field. This is,
Okay.
maybe you come out and
It's
you
only a
work
yard.
and see if you can't get them to jump. But going for it here, I would think that Kevin Stefanski
The Browns are fighting for their lives. Do you really want to give them any
possibly make
extra
a play
momentum?
defensively and give the ball to your offense. Inside
Packers defense has been shit lately. This wouldn't put them in a good position.
yard on fourth down.
Are they really going to go for this? Nah. 3, 2, 1, and they're going to go for it. And it's a toss, and Jones is going to get it.
He's got it. First
Okay, that works. Boy, that was ballsy at this point in the game from that field position.
got a good block from Alan Lazard.
Hey, Michael.
The best blocking receiver in the NFL. Yeah, to come here and you're going to see Lazard.
My fantasy football day is off to a good start thanks to Nick Chubb.
Then to Aaron Jones, you've got the lead blocker. Just go get it. And it's set up very well.
When did the NFL turn into real life Madden with all these fourth downs? My Christmas, same as any other day. Didn't get anything. Did the same things I do on a normal day.
Here's a handoff to Jones.
Haven't talked to anybody since yesterday.
I mean, the Packers, when you think about when we last saw them last season, all of the talk about not going for it on fourth down here at this end of the field against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the championship game, and here they are. You know, they're the number 1 seed. They're trying to hang on to that, and they go for it deep in their own territory on their first possession. Yeah, knowing how cynical at times Aaron Rodgers can be, he's probably thinking, where was that last January? Probably flashed through his mind. Rodgers throws, and
There's Adams for 6. Third down.
well, MJ Stewart got his chance last week to play a lot. And
Browns defense is really good, even with all the injuries. You got to take them seriously. They're the reason the Browns have been in close games. If it wasn't for this defense, the Browns would be getting blown out every week.
Makes tackles, and he's a pretty good cover guy as well. So they had to rely on some young players that haven't played a whole lot, and they did a pretty good job. Kept them in it until right at the end when they couldn't make a stop. But see what they're able to do here today. Third down and 5.
Rodgers has to step up into the dirt. Now they'll punt. It's 4th and 5.
On the play, and the punt team will come on for the Packers as Ward was covering Lazard. Yeah, Lazard comes off the ball. He gets tripped up a little bit, but I mean, it took a fourth down call in order to pick up a first down, their first one, and then they stop them in their next 3. So a really nice job for Cleveland, off to a great start here on Christmas Day. Bojorquez will punt with Donovan Peoples-Jones waiting deep.
Browns 6, Packers nothing. Of course there's a flag. It's a punt return. Why wouldn't there be a flag? It's a punt return.
They expect it to be marked off against Cleveland. We'll see.
During a return, illegal block in the back. Receiving team, number 29. After this is Segal, Cleveland keeps the ball first down, timeout.
It's against Herb Miller. Moves the ball back inside the 10 to the 8. Browns back to work on offense.
Jesus. And there's Michael being Santa Claus again with $5. Thank you. Michael's the gift that keeps on giving. Boy, I'm yawning already, and we're only halfway through the first quarter. You need Cleveland to win? I kind of want the Packers to win, but it would be really interesting if the Browns were able to win. They need it. They need it more than the Packers. Packers defense has been playing like shit lately, and they're off to another bad start today. Hey, Michael, did you see the last name of the Browns kicker? And how carefully Joe Buck had to say his last name?
He was going to the ground. Miller didn't touch him much. I think that was not a great call. Mayfield keeps.
Oh, Baker lobbing it over the middle. It's picked.
Intercepted by Darnell Savage.
Packers take over near the 50.
An easy one with Donovan Peoples.
Come on, Baker. What was that?
Second of the year for Savage. Eighth of the year.
Skip's gonna say, "Oh, that was he did that on purpose. That was an arm punt."
For the Packers. They get it down 6.
Well, Baker's got his first turnover of the day. The only bad thing for me is that it keeps Chubb off the field. Dude's last name is Nagar. Well, you got Tennessee, and I'm confident that Indianapolis will win. The Browns, I don't know. That's a risky one, but could pay off. Remember how the Vikings beat the Packers earlier this year, and it's totally irrelevant because the Packers clinched the North last week? They still have to play the Vikings one more time. But the North is clinched. The AFC North, though, I think Baltimore's going to lose. That'll put Cincinnati in first place. Cleveland could win. Pittsburgh, I don't think they'll beat Kansas City. I don't, because Tyreek Hill's going to play now. So they might not have Kelsey, but they'll have Hill. Kelsey's a huge loss, though. I think Kelsey's a bigger loss than Hill if the Chiefs don't have him. Don't break the tablet, Baker, like a certain other dumbass.
That most recent pick, the 8th in the career of Darnell Savage. Packers take over at their own 47. Here's Dillon. Bends it back.
Gain of 4.
Cleveland territory, a gain of 4. Let's go back to the interception. Yeah, you're going to see Rasul Douglas 29. And
if they had Jair Alexander, they'd be so much better because the Douglas guy's really good.
And Darnell Savage, here he is right here. And you're going to see that he levels off. And so Baker Mayfield thinks he's got the home run shot over the top deep post. And he probably does. Without the contact, you see Baker, he's talking to the official now. He knows that's what happened. And as he's thrown it, he realized Peoples-Jones is pulled up a little bit. He lets up on it. And Savage is able to make the interception. Second down and 6.
Rodgers. Oh, he's got Adams. Oh, Denzel Ward just got him on the ground. I thought he was going to stumble, keep going, and be in the end zone.
We saw against Baltimore, they had a lot of bodies over there on 17 trying to keep him from catching the football. One-on-one here with the All-Pro Denzel Ward, and that's going to be a pretty good matchup. But Adams wins this one, and you can't drop it in any better than what Rodgers just did. That's awfully nice, and you can bet, and Denzel Ward knows it, and he doesn't shy away from it. One-on-one on Davante Adams, it's coming your way, so get ready.
Right back to Adams. There's a flag. First and goal, but there's a flag.
Inside the 5 at the 3, but a flag was thrown. There was nobody across from Davante Adams. Yeah, and that was one of those run-pass options where they run him across, and they run a lot of that. Green Bay does.
Illegal shift.
Offense number 17. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
So now it's coming back with an illegal shift, but regardless, Cleveland's going to have to be able to sort that out. If they run with Davante and Rodgers likes the numbers, in the run game he hands it off. He sees that they don't go with him, and then he comes out and gets easy completion, but the penalty nullifies that game. Rodgers coming into the game with 442 career touchdown passes, tying Brett Favre for the top spot in Packer history. He goes underneath.
Now that was a good design play. Didn't get a lot, but
Is inside the 20. Here is today's mission presented by the King's Man in theaters now. Favre versus Rodgers. Career numbers with the Green Bay Packers. The seasons, the Pro Bowls, Rodgers the most in franchise history. The MVP awards, the touchdown passes, and the interceptions.
Brett Favre was my favorite player until I realized what a twat he is.
Careers and really the way they played the game.
Proof that any idiot can play football if they're physically gifted enough. Boy, that Dillon guy just trucks through people.
Very close to the 11-yard line. 8 of 6. This Cleveland defense does do a good job of tackling. I mean, they're one of the better tackling units in the league, and that's really what they're relying on in this ball game. Now, they gave up the big throw, Denzel Ward with Davante Adams, but okay, they're going to complete some passes and then rally to the football and make the play. It looked a couple plays ago with DeGuara that he had more space to run, but they rallied to him as well. So down here, as we all know, these are important downs on third down in the red zone.
3rd and 5. I bet it's Adams. Although they look like they're going to double him.
3rd and 5.
Oh, he throws it to Lazard. Touchdown. He lunged for it, and there it was.
For Aaron Rodgers on Christmas Day in Lambeau. touchdown pass, number 443.
It says a lot about the douchebag that Brett Favre is that I find it more endearing when Aaron Rodgers breaks a record. Yeah, go ahead and say he's not MVP. I dare somebody to say it.
We didn't think it'd take too long, and it didn't. Alan Lazard, he catches the out route.
It's going to be a bitch when they overturn this.
MJ Stewart.
Nah, he got it.
By Alan Lazard to get to the pylon.
Touchdown, Packers.
That's exceptional effort by Alan Lazard.
13 fantasy line. How do you keep that shit straight? I can barely keep my one straight.
And the Packers
7-6 Green Bay
career touchdown
after the
pass
Baker
number
interception.
43. Now one spot in front of his former mentor, Brett Favre.
Mentor. Apparently Brett Favre taught him a lot on what it's like to be an asshole, but Austin Eckler has tested positive for COVID. He's out, but it's okay. The Chargers are playing the Texans. It'll be fine. Definitely starting Justin Herbert tomorrow. This Christmas shit has me fucked up. I keep forgetting tomorrow's Sunday. Joe Buck's career flashes through his eyes every time he says the Cleveland kicker's last name. When he missed the extra point, how great would it have been if Joe Buck said, "Nagar, please." Nagar, please. I got Chubb in my lineup. That's why I should have named my team Full Chubb or something. Nagar, please. The USFL, April 2022. I'm sure it'll be more successful this time now that Trump's not involved with it.
Touchdown pass list right now, he is number 3. The list of most touchdown passes with one team. Behind Brady with the Patriots and Breeze with the Saints. And just a moment ago, Brett Favre delivered this message on the video board in Lambeau.
Congratulations, man, on passing my touchdown record. I have one.
This seems totally genuine because I'm Brett Favre and I'm fucking retarded.
I mean, what a ride it's been for Aaron Rodgers.
Brett Favre, I liked you better in purple.
Studied under Favre for 3 years. Took over in 2008. And then this past offseason, odds were he wasn't coming back to the Green Bay Packers. And here he is, thriving and could very well be the MVP yet again.
Here's Chubb for a yard.
We talked about it on Sunday last week when he tied Brett Favre, and we said that there's just some records you just don't anticipate being broken, and that was one of them as it relates to the Green Bay Packers. And to have Aaron Rodgers come in and be the guy to first replace Brett Favre, and then go on and have the career that he's had and will continue to have, hopefully for a number of years longer here in Green Bay. Who knows about that? But congratulations to Aaron Rodgers.
I hope Rodgers plays longer than Brady. It takes all his fucking records. Because Rodgers actually deserves them. What the fuck was that, Baker?
Third down. Meanwhile, 44 different Packers have caught an Aaron Rodgers touchdown. It started way back in 07 with Greg Jennings and a touchdown catch at Dallas. An 11-yarder before halftime on a Monday night, and it's an 11-yarder to Allen Lazard. The 10th he's caught from Aaron Rodgers that breaks Brett Favre's record. Now 3rd down and 9 for Cleveland.
3rd and 9.
Mayfield, pass
Good read. Oh, I think he's a yard short.
And Johnson is
Just about a yard short.
about a yard, maybe a yard and a half short.
Got a punt.
Now, believe it or not, this keepsake and career touchdown pass number 443.
Take note of where that ball is.
His grandson, Brett Favre's grandson, Parker, who is 11 years old.
Grandson.
Yeah, 11 years
And the
old.
Browns line up to go on 4th and 1 here
Believe that.
from their own 34. Packers got away with this earlier.
In the yard next week.
4th down and 1 for Cleveland.
All right, and the Browns are going. And they got it. Peoples-Jones, clutch catch there.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I was a little questionable about the spot. I thought that Ernest Johnson got a little closer than where it was, but Stefanski knows what he's dealing with Aaron Rodgers. So
Yeah, you're kind of in a rock and a hard place there.
take some chances, gamble a little bit.
But it paid off.
Go for it. Nice job of executing and maintaining possession of the football. You know, it's one of those decisions. It's great. If you don't make it, you know, the game starts running.
We got a timeout. Green Bay.
Taken from the sideline, I believe, and a challenge flag is being
Ah.
thrown at LaFleur.
We didn't see the other side of that catch.
Back was to us when he
Yeah,
made the catch.
as Joe Buck just pointed out.
Thinks that pass was incomplete.
The ruling on the field is a completed pass. Green Bay has challenged that ruling.
And if this is overturned, it's Green Bay's ball. Here's a good look.
How do you challenge that? That's obviously going to stand. That's about as cut and dry as it gets. That call will stand. Waste of a challenge. And our valuable time. Waste of a challenge and our valuable time, ladies and gentlemen. They didn't even need to go to commercial on that one. Just take one look at it and go, that's a catch. There's Jamie Foxx. I need to look at the guide and see what game they're showing here tomorrow. See if it's a game I'd like to stream. I'll already know one of the games is going to be Tampa, Carolina, so scratch that out. Tampa, Carolina. Bills, Patriots. That might be the one. What's the 4:30 game? Steelers, Chiefs at 4. I'm not doing Cowboys in Washington because I'm not bothering with Washington. I hope they beat Dallas, but it really doesn't matter at this point. The Cowboys have clinched a playoff spot, so. Rams Vikings would be a good one. Have to use the PlayStation if I wanted to do that. I'll think about what we're going to do tomorrow.
So the call stands.
Shocking, the call stands. I'm ready for the playoffs, damn it. 2 more weeks after this. Pats Bills might be the stream tomorrow. Play action from Baker. Good throw. Good catch. Rashard Higgins.
Fox Super 6 is giving away a house this holiday season. You scan the QR code.
Merry Christmas.
Special challenge and then opt in to the house sweepstakes.
Hope you've been fishing a lot.
To win the giveaway. It's free to
Ice fishing. I always want to go to like Minnesota and do that ice fishing shit.
after the 8-yarder to Higgins.
And I'll see you in February. Here's Chubb, my fantasy running back, pops off a big run down the sideline to the 25 in Packer territory.
He has a catch and run of 41.
Get me them points, Chubb. It's fantasy football
Well, Nick Harris
in the
makes a
playoffs.
block in the middle, and he's able to get them out on the edge. Just a really nice job by Chubb. I like what they're doing. They're coming out on early downs, throwing it, some high percentage stuff off the play action, get the ball out. We saw the screen game on the opening possession. Get it to second and short, hand the ball off to Chubb, and let him go.
Like this play call. Lots of blockers. First down to the 15.
Has 10 plus. All eyes on Nick Chubb.
I'm in North Carolina. The weather's schizophrenic. It's spring one day, winter the next.
Stefanski's calling a nice game, just mixing things up. And
Kind of warm today. I've got my window open and the fan on, and I'm not cold, so.
what's happened here over the last 3 to 4 ball games for them. They have not been the defense that we saw.
Troy Aikman hammering home the point that I made earlier. Packers defense right on schedule to start playing like shit at this point in the year, going into the playoffs, so they can let Tom Brady throw 50 screen passes on them. And Mayfield gets sacked.
Goes Rashawn Gary. Loss of 9 on the play.
Well, you talked about Kenny Clark back in the lineup for this game and how he was missed against
Woo!
Baltimore. He just is able
He
to
wrecked
get
the middle
right
there.
inside from here. Such a good job. It's Blake Hance, and then you get the edge, as you said, with Gary.
Ooh, Clark got away with a face mask. That's why Baker was upset.
It got missed.
Yeah, that was a horribly missed call.
Team lead in the sack department. 7.5 now. Second and 19. Quick throw.
Really inaccurate throw from Baker. 3rd and 19 now.
Now you watch this offense from time to time, Joe, and whether it's the receivers or if it's just an errant pass, the easy thing is to say, oh, that's a terrible throw. And maybe it was, but we just don't know exactly how the receivers are being coached. But we do see those throws a little more often than what we should. I just think Baker's got to be real smart.
Troy's right.
Put a mile.
Take what they give you here and take the points, get the lead back, and go from there. You're not going to get a 3rd and 19, most likely without a penalty.
19. Mayfield throws.
And Baker throws the ugliest pass I've ever seen him throw, and it's intercepted.
Sullivan.
Baker. What in the fuck?
And the second take.
Horrible.
Packer defense.
That's horrible. It was a bad throw.
High throw by Mayfield. Got
That thing was a wobbler. Here's the duck. pull, wah, 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 intercepted. There you go.
Because of Baker Mayfield's height, when he has pressure up in his face, and he doesn't see, it's hard to drive the ball then. So when the ball sails on,
He had Landry. He just threw a bad ball. How's Skip Bayless going to defend that?
push back into him, and you see,
Skip's going to be like, Landry should have went up and got it.
he's not going to pick up the first down, but the high throw, now you don't even get a chance.
Sorry, Browns fans. That's y'all's guy.
Interception of the year.
He's not it.
Sullivan. Second interception of the game for Baker Mayfield.
Rodgers just lobs it up the sideline to Lazard, who makes an unbelievable catch. And that's the difference between Aaron Rodgers and Baker Mayfield. That is the difference between... And Rodgers is limping. His toes bothering him, I think.
Little gimpy.
Oh, boy.
Well, the quarter's going to come to a close here. So
You just, in back-to-back plays, saw the difference between Baker Mayfield and Aaron Rodgers.
just completed for 36, and what a catch this is.
That's a one
Accurate, and Lazard catches it with one arm.
Add him to the list of Aaron Jones and Devontae Adams that the Browns have to worry about.
Somebody pump Rodgers full of pain medication during this TV timeout. It's the end of the first. Packers 7, Browns 6.
NFL Christmas special on Fox. Back after this.
What the fuck is wrong with Baker Mayfield throwing a ball like that? Everybody else better hope Aaron Rodgers just gets paralyzed or his foot falls off from that toe injury, because if it doesn't, he's going to whoop everybody's ass from now till the Super Bowl. Shannon Sharp, I see Odell still forcing Baker to throw lots of interceptions in Cleveland. That was a real first overall pick kind of throw. I like how I've completely turned against Baker just because Skip Bayless runs his mouth. Skip says the refs are clearly caught up in the Baker hate like everyone else. They just want it to be Aaron's big day. Are you kidding right now? Said the refs are helping Rodgers to make it all about him because they hate Baker. Boy, he doubles down. I noticed he ain't said anything about that interception. Because that one was way worse than the first one. The first one was bad, but the second one was awful. Hopefully Rodgers has walked it off during the commercial.
During the commercial break, and we think Myles Garrett may have kicked the
Ooh.
outside of the left foot, which is obviously where that broken pinky is for Aaron Rodgers. Moments ago.
Is there a Sunday night game? Yes, Dallas and Washington.
Coming in with a groin injury.
I doubt I stream that one. We'll probably just stream an afternoon game and a 4 o'clock game, and that'll be it. Oh, boy, they can't get Aaron Jones down. He got 7.
It's a nice carry on first down as he gets 8.
Really tough running right there by Aaron Jones, breaking the tackle and going back to Aaron Rodgers. You'd think more of that would happen throughout a ball game and each week with as many bodies as you've gotten back. I mean, I've been back there in the pocket. You get a lot of people stepping on your feet, but he's been able to weather this thing pretty well. It'll be interesting to see if the Packers do go on and maintain the #1 seed into the postseason with the bye week, just how healthy, it may
That
be
bye week is so important,
for Team Mayfield.
especially for the Packers right now.
Play in the postseason.
Second down and 2, and the pass caught.
And Rodgers falling away just still throws
Strong tackle
a nice
made
pass.
by NJ Stewart.
3rd and a yard.
Third down coming up. Well, he had the 4-touchdown game Rodgers did against Chicago. Said after the game he suffered a setback with that broken toe, and then followed that up with 3 touchdowns, no picks in Baltimore.
Yeah. He's been playing lights out with that bad toe.
They're down in 1 here.
Yeah, you can't. It's hard to try to even suggest that he could play better if he was fully healthy.
Jones.
Packers stuff it up the gut on 3rd and 1, and they get it.
He's got enough, and he does for a first down. Let's go down to the field and Aaron Andrews.
Well, leading into this game, guys, there was a lot of discussion with guys like Devontae Adams, Aaron Jones, Alan Lazard about, hey, do you want to be the one that catches the record-breaking touchdown pass? Alan Lazard before the game said, you know, it'd be nice, but there's not much discussion about it. I can confirm, after he caught it, he ran right up to me and said, I'm going to take that back, and I'd like to take the ball. He even joked about throwing it into the stands, kind of like Mike Evans style, but none of that happened as well.
None of that happened. He's got an 11-year-old he has to wrestle it away from.
Reverse pitch to Lazard. Easy first down. So what happens if Lazard throws that ball up in the stands and Rodgers has to bribe somebody to give it back? What's he going to say? I'll give you free horse medicine to immunize you from COVID, and you give me the ball back? Is that a deal?
He sure did. Those don't come easy, and they got a lot of guys over the years for 443 touchdowns that contributed to that made a lot of plays just like that. You think of all the great Packer receivers and running backs that have contributed to that record. There's a lot of guys around the country watching this that should feel proud.
On first down,
Dillon for a gain of 8.
behind
This game is teetering.
making his second straight start.
Well, A.J.
You can
Dillon,
tell.
as we've talked about, is really coming into his own, I think. And he went through a stretch there where he was getting most of the work. And now with Aaron Jones, he missed a game against Minnesota 3 weeks ago. He's now back healthy, and Jones finally reclaimed the workload on Sunday. But what a 1-2 punch the Packers enjoy.
Right with Dillon again. First down.
It's a first down.
1st and goal at the 10.
Last year, this Green Bay Packers team was number 1 at 80% in the red zone. Last 4 games are getting back into where they expect to be. You get inside the 20, they expect to end up in the end zone, and not with Mason Crosby doing anything but kicking an extra point.
Yeah, and the beautiful thing for the Packers is
God damn it, is this the Packers' year? I don't want to get too excited.
he doesn't throw interceptions. I mean, he just does not turn the ball over. He's as good as anybody who's ever played the game at protecting the football, and it makes you feel good making those decisions down here in this area of the field.
Rodgers end zone.
Oh, Lazard dropped it.
Hands of Lazard.
Denzel Ward was on his back.
Denzel Ward in coverage, 2nd and goal.
That looked pretty good, too. It looked like it was on the money and just a drop.
Yeah, you got to
You
make
saw
that catch.
Rodgers
God
shook
damn
his
it.
head a little bit. I said that he has gained Rodgers' trust, and it's not easy. And when you become a veteran quarterback and you've had the success that Rodgers has had, it becomes harder on receivers because the bar is high. But Lazard has kind of broke through that ceiling, but Rodgers does not like that at all.
Yeah, that was shit.
Started to his right, back to his left, and incomplete for Devontae.
3rd and goal from the 9. Fucking Lazard.
Stewart, as you said, had that good game, led the
Does anybody get let down by their teammates more than Aaron Rodgers?
Against Las Vegas on Monday.
Yeah, they're holding up. It's just the not being able, the Packers were able to capitalize on the interception by Baker on the first one that Savage was able to get. And then they're in a position to come away with points. And in a game like this, and when your back's against the wall, they can't have any more of those.
Browns defense having to work extra hard
For Cleveland.
thanks to Baker. Here's a blitz. And Adams is wide open up the seam for a touchdown.
And you send a blitz. At your own peril. As Aaron Rodgers finds Devontae Adams for yet another touchdown pass, number 444.
Well, it's almost not even fair. They go zero blitz, so here they come, and here's the matchup right here. Devontae
Rodgers looking that way the whole time.
from Georgia.
Too easy.
Richard LeCounte.
And I'm like, Lazard, Adams is good and didn't drop it. No, I like Lazard, but 14-6 Green Bay. Thanks to Baker Mayfield's 2 interceptions.
66 touchdown pass from Aaron Rodgers for Devontae Adams. And the Packers lead by 8.
Poor Browns fans, just when you think you've got your heads out of the gutter after 20 years of misery, you realize you're not quite there yet. You're still about a quarterback away. Baker Mayfield's in the same class of QB as Trubisky, and people were always really hard on Trubisky. Fuck, he played for Matt Nagy. That was his excuse. The Saints reached out to Drew Brees, and he sent them back a picture of him in Hawaii. At what point do they go to Case Keenum to have a chance to win this fucking game? Well, they've been really stubborn all year about Baker, and God, Baker's hurt. And they are stubbornly like, nah, son, Baker. Well, Nick Mullins at this point would be better than Baker Mayfield. Mullins actually showed some flashes when he was with the 49ers.
Now the top duo in Packer history.
Here comes that Packers special teams, about to give up a big play. Stopped him at the 30.
Let's go back to the touchdown and that blitz and the score for Devontae.
And I get it, Joe Woods, he brings an all-out blitz to try to get to Rodgers, force the ball out quick, make a play then on the back end. But Richard LeCounte he's the one who's having to try to cover him. And look right here, I'm sorry. And it's just too much. It's too much then for him to try to hang in there. Although he definitely has to take away the inside. You can't give that up with no safety help. But it's asking a lot from the young player.
There is a handoff to Dearness Johnson.
Dearness Johnson still going.
Huge game against him.
16 yards.
Who we got to do on
It's not Chubb, so that makes me very angry.
Nice carry on first down as he gets 17 yards with the Browns now down 8.
Well, when Dearness Johnson, when he's gotten his opportunities, he also played against New England Week 10 because they were down backs, and so he got the workload, and he's been productive. And I like him. We had a lot of fun watching him play that night on Thursday night when he had such a big game. But they've got a bevy of backs who can certainly do a lot of good things, and that's the strength of this football team.
Say it again, Troy. The strength of the Browns, their running game.
Struggled with that the last few weeks.
Austin Hooper wide open, first down.
Austin Hooper
My man Austin Hooper caught a touchdown in the Super Bowl for you-know-who.
12 yards and a first down. The NFL
Caden, it must be nice to still get stuff for Christmas. What'd you get?
NFL Network. Jonathan Taylor in that MVP conversation of the Colts. Take on Kyler Murray and the Cardinals. Big matchup. Playoff implications, no doubt. NFL Christmas doubleheader continues next only on NFL Network and the NFL app.
You know, looking at that game from the NFC perspective, a huge game for Arizona, and then traveling to Dallas next week, and a lot of the seeding. And I'm not sure where you want to be seated when all this shakes out other than number one.
Baker actually threw an accurate pass, and Landry makes a man miss.
As he got away
Down to the
from
17.
and picks up 25, and the Browns right back
At least
in
Baker
business.
was accurate on this one.
Misdirection here by Jarvis Landry. He's really an outstanding route runner. You know, one of the best over the years in the NFL, and he's able to get Chandon Sullivan running. Plants comes back out of it. And that's really good stuff when you get that man coverage.
He's missed 5 games total. Landry has missed last week on the COVID list. Still their top receiver with regard to number of catches.
God damn it, get Chubb back in there. You're wasting my time.
He's to the 15. Send it to Tom Rinaldi.
Well, Baker Mayfield, as you said, cleared from the COVID list on May 15, and talking to Kevin Stefanski this week, he said he had banked so many reps earlier in the season. Troy, I was interested in your take as to how that might manifest when you're away from the team in the field, trying to stay fresh mentally, but not being out there physically.
I will tell you, it's hard to do. You know, we've seen it from Aaron Rodgers. He's not getting much work in practice, and he says that at this stage of his career, he doesn't necessarily need it. You know, there's a lot of coaches that don't want to hear that. But for Baker being that young, it's not easy.
Baker throws it high, but Higgins snags it in. Almost carried him to the end zone. He got held up near the 2.
A good drive being put together by Baker Mayfield and the Browns after the pick. This one for 14 yards to Rashard Higgins.
Yeah, this is.
Don't let Baker throw it down here. He'll fuck it up. Get Chubb back in there and get me more points.
Come off the ball and just set it down right there, so you get closer to the goal line and to have some of this free access off the line of scrimmage.
God damn it, it's still Dearness Johnson.
Time they're able to take advantage of it.
They're at the 1-yard line, 1st and goal. It's a bootleg. And touchdown. Harrison Bryant was wide open.
Back-to-back games with a touchdown for Bryant. And the Browns will go for 2.
And the Browns are going to go for 2 to tie it up.
Well, Harrison Bryant, he comes up and he's as though he's blocking. I couldn't tell who that was exactly. If it was Vernon Scott, the safety who was in there. But they totally turned him loose, and they get
Now Skip will be tweeting on that. Oh, you see that drive in the second quarter?
into the backfield. That's how guys free up, and they're going for 2 here to try to tie it up.
3 for 3 on 2-point tries this season.
I like this play call, but oh, it was intercepted and dropped, but the 2-point try is no good. I like the play call, just nobody got open.
And this remains
14 to 12.
touchdown for Bryant. 2-point try, no good. 14-12 in Green Bay.
Stephon Diggs tips Buffalo area McDonald's workers with $200 each. Well, I wish I worked at a Buffalo McDonald's. I could use $200.
down the field and into the end zone.
Browns are better than they should be. Let's be honest. With all the stuff they've dealt with lately. Who's playing quarterback for Baltimore? Josh Johnson. Josh Johnson's going to start for Baltimore tomorrow against the Bengals. It's still too early to congratulate the Bengals on winning the AFC North because it is the fucking Bengals. They'll probably screw it up.
Let's go back to the touchdown.
Yeah, I thought it was Vernon Scott. Instead, it was Darnell Savage right here, number 26. And it looks like he's going to be locked up then on Harrison Bryant. But you've got two Packers defenders who go to the flat. Eric Stokes, Devondre Campbell, he's doing what he's supposed to do. But Stokes then, so guys just are not watching their cues. And you're going to see Savage right here. He points to his eyes, and that's what he's saying to Stokes is you've got to lock in on what your assignment is, and when you start looking at the action in the backfield, that's how you lose players in the end zone.
From the 25, Rodgers. Pass caught by Dillon. Nice grab.
Dillon went backwards.
By MJ Stewart.
Should have tried to truck through his ass. Don't go backwards. Rodgers is limping again. Noticeably hobbling.
Is really limping after getting stepped on, we think. Let's take a look.
Ooh, he got stepped on by his own lineman. Ooh, that was right on it. Oh.
That was Newman.
Rodgers has been stepped on the same foot twice in this game. Once by Myles Garrett and once by his own man. They run it for 2. It's 3rd down. Now Rodgers is going to have to throw here.
I mean, people at home, they know what it feels like when you stub your toe on a piece of furniture or something.
Rodgers is looking down at his foot after every play.
With that, only he's doing it with a broken toe, you know, so I mean, he tries to take the necessary steps to.
Boy, do they need a bye week.
He says as the game goes along, in most games, it tends to start bothering him a little bit, and I would imagine that this is the earliest in a ball game that this has affected him.
Look out! Oh, Rodgers got leveled.
Pass is caught, but dumped is Aaron Jones. Rodgers gets right back up. As Stewart makes
Rodgers was smiling about it.
They run a twist up front. It's just
Oh.
an outstanding job, and Rodgers feels it.
He's probably just happy he didn't get stepped on or hit on his toe.
Odenigbo is the one who runs the twist defensively and just has a straight shot. Did a good job after the offense is able to come away with the touchdown to come out.
Now the Browns are getting something going here.
5 minutes left in the half. Bojorquez will punt. Donovan Peoples-Jones will stay away. Takes a Packer bounce. Down to the 29. 44-yard punt. 11 yards on the roll.
14-12. And Rodgers is wincing in pain again. That's really worrying me. Didn't they say he could get the surgery and not miss any time? If they get that bye week, he needs to go into surgery that Monday, the day after the 18th game or whatever, the 17th game, whatever, week 18. He needs to go in and get the surgery that Monday, because then they're going to have a bye week. Just needs to get it over with and see if it helps. Surprised Skip's not saying Rodgers is faking the toe injury like he said he was faking the calf injury in 2014 or whatever. going to be really embarrassing when the Falcons lose to the Lions tomorrow. Jared Goff's not even playing. I don't think there's a single team in the NFC South other than Tampa Bay that could beat a healthy Detroit Lions right now. Hell, even Tampa Bay might be suspect at this point. Could they beat the Lions? I'm not entirely convinced after their performance against the Saints.
Back on offense after getting a 3-and-out from Green Bay. Taking over at their own 29 with 4:42 left.
Chubb back in the game. Baker checks it down to him. There's a flag. Chubb gets tackled for a loss. Stop hurting my fantasy points.
Loss of a half yard, maybe a full yard. Here's the call.
Holding. Offense number 8.
It's a hold on the Browns.
10-yard penalty. First down.
Against the tight end, David Njoku.
Well, back them up a little bit. You look at Cleveland offensively, there's Njoku there. Got a hold of Gavin. And you look at Cleveland offensively and what they've done. Now, they obviously like to run the football, the play action game, then take your shots. But in this one, they have come
Maybe the Falcons get lucky and actually win tomorrow for nothing. We're going to sweep with Chubb. He'll get some nice yards.
Kenny Clark makes that stop after a gain of 8. After the holding call, today's professional grade presented by GMC. And Matt LaFleur, 37 wins in his first 3 seasons. That is the second most in NFL.
Boy, George Seifert won 38 games his first couple years with the 49ers, leeching off of what Bill Walsh built, because then the motherfucker went to Carolina and won like 1 game.
What he's been able to overcome last year, this year with the various injuries, but he has elevated himself to that status to where it doesn't much matter what he does in the regular season anymore. He's got to get it done in the postseason.
Look out, Baker. They got Baker on the run. He goes down, takes the sack. Made sure to go down on the healthy shoulder. 3rd and long.
Is there to tap him down, a loss of 4.
Yeah, here comes Garvin, 53. He's just totally unblocked. And, you know, the fact that Baker's even able to get away from him is something. Thought he might have been able to just get rid of the football at that point.
Packers defense, 2 interceptions, now 2 sacks.
Baker, throw another one. Just so I can make fun of you and laugh at Skip Bayless. Good protection. Ooh, nice throw, Baker. First down, Higgins, gain of 17. Stood in there and made a nice throw. How you give up a 3rd and 16, Green Bay? Damn. Skip's going to talk about that one play all day on Monday. You watch. What about that 3rd and 16? Woo! 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 Was that good? Baker could throw 5 interceptions here in the next 10 minutes. And Skip would still talk about that 3rd and 16. 2-minute warning of the half. It's Packers 14, Browns 12. With a limping ass Aaron Rodgers. He's faking. He's faking. Notice I've still, well, I'm going to try turning my fan off now. Windows open and I can't even tell. How'd the hottest day of the week be Christmas? Bright and sunny and like 60 fucking degrees outside. It might have got up to 65 today the way it felt. I hope Kyler Murray plays like shit tonight because I didn't start him. Watch him play good now.
2 minutes to go. First down for Cleveland. Baker Mayfield, 5 straight completions since that second interception and that 17-yarder to Rashard Higgins, his best throw of the game. Mayfield,
And it's intercepted. Another bad pass. Really bad decision. Packers get it at midfield. That's 3, Baker. That's 3. All on him.
for Rasul Douglas.
And Rasul Douglas, 3 straight home games with an interception. Baker.
And that's when Mayfield thinks he can fit it in there. Now Landry, he's not expecting the ball, or at least he's not acting like he is, but when Mayfield comes out, he sees that Rasul Douglas has his back to the boundary and that he can drive it and put it on Landry right away. But Rasul comes off of
Baker is playing horrendously. He's made some really, that 3rd and 16 was pretty nice. And what did I say? He'll throw 5 more interceptions, and Skip will talk about the 3rd and 16 because that was nice. But these interceptions, like, you've got to be kidding me.
He's got 4 interceptions now. 2
Make them pay, Rodgers. Make them pay.
And that's 3 interceptions over the last 4 drives for the Browns.
Boy, it's hard to run on the Browns. Packers haven't had much success today running the ball.
You can see Rasul Douglas on the outside.
Packers get the ball to start the second half, too.
Anyway, Rasul Douglas on the outside, and then he turns and comes back and cuts underneath Landry to make a play. Here he is at the top. You see him right there as he circles back, and that's where Mayfield's trying to drive the football. And you're right, Joe. To me, Rasul Douglas, he's the team's defensive MVP.
There's Adams, gets a nice block, a first down.
With a catch and run for a first down. And this time it's Equinemius St. Brown on the outside, helping to throw a block in a gain of 10.
Well, the Browns converted the big 3rd down, which was good for 2 reasons. One, it kept the drive alive, but more importantly, it kept the ball away from Rodgers before the half. But now with the interception, you give the ball.
Baker is in the giving mood. It is Christmas.
You give it to them with a short field, and you're just hoping that your defense.
Honestly, forget that it's Christmas. Hell, there ain't even any snow in this game. That would have been nice for me on Christmas to see some snow somewhere.
Packers get the ball to start the second half. By the way, as Rodgers throws, Davante Adams.
Adams for about 9. Ducks out of bounds.
Spun out of bounds by Greedy Williams, who had a pick against the Raiders on Monday.
Yeah.
Hey, if the Packers score, we're going to have a rush score at halftime, 21-12.
And so a pretty easy completion.
Minute 5 left. Packers have
His defense has got to be like, man, come on, Baker. Baker single-handedly taking the Browns out of the game.
Adams and Greedy Williams matched up.
You are seeing it with your own eyes.
Hand off for the first down.
Jones gets a first. Go no huddle here. The Packers use one of their timeouts. They did the Madden AI thing, automatically call a timeout with 1:01 on the clock.
Taken by Green Bay, and let's find out what's coming our way at halftime.
What do you think? They're going to talk.
Hey, Kurt, you know what the Packers will have if they win the Super Bowl this year? What will they have? 5 golden rings! Well played, my man. Thank you. Thank you very much. And more. A little bit of that on the Toyota halftime. Joe and Troy?
Terry Bradshaw's the smartest dumb motherfucker on the face of the earth.
And it's amazing how cold they can make it look in Los Angeles with fake snow.
And the winter coats. I was thinking the same thing. Wow, they selling that pretty good.
First down, Green
Yeah, why are they wearing winter clothes in California? In L.A. I know they got the fake snow and everything, but damn.
Adams now with 101 catches on the year. Rodgers throws.
Back shoulder, better than anybody else in this league could throw it. Easy first down.
Bad toe and all. Just precise.
Nobody can throw the back shoulder better than Aaron Rodgers.
Simply can't. I mean, you play over the top to keep him from scoring the touchdown. And
He is unbelievable.
because he is over the
MVP,
top,
and there's no debate.
There's literally nothing you can do.
He doesn't have to throw 50 screens a game to up his passing numbers like somebody else I know that wears number 12.
That you just don't see very often around the league. Pretty fun to watch.
And Jones tackled for no gain, really. 50 seconds and counting.
Owusu Koromoa made that stop a gain of 1.
Well, and I like him a lot. I really do. I think this guy's going to be a special player. He's physical. He flies around. When you watch them play, he always shows up. Makes a good play. They're on first down.
We get Case Keenum in the second half and make this a game. Oh. Adams got the first down, first and goal, out of bounds at the 1. 21 seconds on the clock. They got a timeout.
Williams made the stop, but a yard too late.
Well, look how easy this is. I mean, now you play soft, trying to keep it up in front of you, and they just run the out route, and then you're just hoping you can make a play before he gets to the marker. There's just really not much of an answer. I think Baltimore probably did it as well as anybody. Still got his catches, but he didn't get much out of it. Just assigned a lot of bodies to cover him.
Throw it away. Oh, damn, he still hit Lewis in the chest. He should have caught it.
He's moving pretty good on one foot. You know,
I thought he was going to try to run it in himself.
surprised you a little bit. Here he comes. He's still able to outrun Gustin, the edge rusher, number 94.
We were hinting at it. Devontae Adams, who has 4 catches on this possession alone, frustrated after that 17 bulldog, as Wink Martindale called it, defense, where it was 2, sometimes 3 guys covering him. Different story.
Named Bulldog after his Fresno State mascot.
Wow. How do you get mossed on a 1-yard touchdown?
On the far side of the field, away from the play.
It's on the Browns.
Here's the call.
Offside.
You got mossed for a 1-yard touchdown. How did that even work?
Penalties decline. The result of the play is a touchdown.
And if Crosby makes this extra point, we're going to jam on some Rush. 21-12. They better play a Rush song as they go to commercial if they're up 21-12.
Inside Stewart, he takes away the inside. And
Woo!
And so they just have an answer when you get down here. Now the ball's a little bit behind. He beat Stewart pretty badly off the ball. So a ball that's even thrown a little behind is able to make the catch for the touchdown.
21-12. With 12 seconds to go in the half. That's crazy.
Aaron Rodgers touchdown throws.
The gematria.
Lazard to Devontae Adams, and we're right back after this from Progressive.
And Rodgers is going ahead and straight to the locker room.
Progressive presents At Home with Baker Mayfield. Really appreciate you stepping in.
Ironically, a Baker Mayfield commercial during a game in which he's played like shit, and it's the reason his team is not going to win. They could win this game if they had a better quarterback than they do, sitting over there on the bench wearing number 5, who has beat the Packers before and played very well against the Packers in the past. Case Keenum.
Well, Devontae Adams has 2 in this game. Aaron Rodgers has thrown 3 touchdowns, and he'll go in and get that left foot looked at.
They sure will. Get in there a little bit early here with just 12 seconds left. I'm not sure exactly what all they can do to help him.
Crosby dribbles it. They return up to the 29 by Demetric Felton.
7 seconds. Browns would be wise here to just take a knee and go in.
Over against the Green Bay Packers, and these days, it's almost a direct recipe for a loss. The Packers have won 30 straight games when they win the turnover battle. They haven't turned it over yet. Meanwhile, Cleveland's thrown 3 picks, Baker Mayfield, and they've turned him into 3 touchdowns.
Well, that's why they are so difficult to beat. I mean, there's a lot of reasons, but when you don't turn the ball over, as I said earlier, the Packers, they're just one of the best in the league year in and year out because Rodgers doesn't throw the interceptions. You come into every ball game being a hard out.
21-12 at the half. 9-point game. Packers get the kickoff to start the second half. Stay tuned on this Christmas Day.
It's time to stretch my legs.
Want more?
Sitting in this damn chair too long. Damn, it's still warm in here. I know Baker sucks, but I didn't think he'd play that badly. Baker Mayfield is a more marketable Johnny Manziel. Barry chimes in. Baker has it all wrong. If you want to beat the Packers at Lambeau, you got to throw 3 interceptions in the second half, not the first. Brady gets away with throwing 3 straight interceptions at Lambeau. Baker does it, and he's the problem. And who the fuck would still have Baker Mayfield on their fantasy team at this point in the year? I think Baker's just trying to haggle for a job with the Packers. You know, in case Aaron Rodgers goes to Denver or something, Baker just wants to show that he can clearly get the ball to Packers players. Deshaun Watson would look pretty good in brown and orange if he wasn't going to go to prison or something. I don't know. Skip Bayless hasn't tweeted in an hour. Go figure.
Well, at Lambeau Field on Christmas Day, Aaron Rodgers goes into the record books. That's his 400th.
Santa Baker. Santa Baker has come to town.
In the history of this storied franchise,
Damn, am I
the Green Bay
thirsty.
Packers moves him ahead of Brett Favre. He also threw 2 more in that first half, and right now, the Packers
I will be right back.
have a lead of 21-12 as we welcome you to the Toyota halftime show. Kurt Menefee here with the gang on our manufactured snow field here on the Fox lot in Los Angeles. Hope that you're having a Merry Christmas. Right now, I tell you what, Michael, the way Aaron Rodgers is playing this first half, he and the Packers are very merry.
Yeah, he's making it look easy. We said in the pregame show, he just makes it look easy. This guy just wants the ball in his hands. He makes such quick decisions, and his release is so quick, and he is so on time. 33 yards. There's Devontae Adams here, 11-yard touchdown to Lazard, and just the flick of the wrist, doesn't step into it, but it's so accurate with his throws, it's almost indefensible.
You know, the bottom line, really, if you look at the first half, Jimmy, 3 touchdown passes for Aaron Rodgers, 3 interceptions for Baker Mayfield.
They'll let Baker keep slinging the shit, but not get Nick Chubb carries for me.
Decision-making, part of it's arm strength. You look at this one right here. I know he complains that the receiver got held, but he's no pressure on him. No
Hey, I think Dylan's coming by. Thank God, I was bored and lonely today.
He tries to throw the ball down the field. Right here, he doesn't step into the throw, but he tries to really gun it.
That Colts-Cardinals game is very intriguing.
On this one here, he's falling back when he makes the throw. He tried to throw the wheel route, but he doesn't have enough strength in his arm to get it there. It's underthrown, another interception.
Yeah, I think the natural feeling for I think Baker Mayfield is to try to match Aaron Rodgers, and the key to this offense is Nick Chubb both in the air and on the ground. Here, just a quick screen pass, 40-yard.
I need to get me a snow machine.
On a unique play design. Take that run game, take him in the passing game, and work the short, manageable passes for Baker.
Do they have enough firepower, Terry, to come back if they rely only on the running game?
No, that's to answer his question. They should have started the game like that instead.
They should have started the game with Case Keenum is what they should have started the game
with.
with.
They just want to run the football in the second half. They've got to score every time they run it, knowing Aaron Rodgers and Green Bay will come back from that.
I feel like they're lucky they're only down by 9 at this point, especially with the 3 turnovers. If they don't turn the ball over, they could have the lead.
All right, Terry's giving out advice right now. When we come back, he and Super 6 are giving away a house. What first? Let your wild side run free in a capable Toyota truck or SUV.
My house?
Get out, pack up, time to go.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I mute commercials. How long have I been doing this? I guess the best thing I got for Christmas is a refrigerator full of red Powerades. Why couldn't they at least put that damn Colts game on Amazon?
What about me and my family?
You guys want to win a house?
The Rams and the Vikings tomorrow.
My mom is Louise, and I see you say Oklahoma. I thought you said Texas. I was about to go, yeah, no. What about the Rams?
Rams are on a roll right now. Defense is playing better. Offense is awesome. You go and look at Adam Thielen, wide receiver for the Vikings, might be back. Dalvin Cook, great running back. That is the one guy that Minnesota couldn't afford to
I have to look. God, that Rams-Vikings game. It's at the same time as the Bills and Patriots.
Will give the Rams the problems.
Yeah. All right, that's one of our big games on Fox tomorrow. But first, another half coming your way from Lambeau Field, where Aaron Rodgers and the Packers lead it by 9 over Baker Mayfield and the Browns.
I swear, whatever game I pick will be a bad one. Still not cold outside. I'm trying to talk myself out of not eating more of that pie before tomorrow. But I don't know if I'm strong enough. Nah, I'm strong enough. I ain't going to eat no more of that shit. I should never eat anything like that, but I let myself have a little something here and there. Oh, the silence is so loud. Oh, it's Christmas music video, Tom.
Today's game flow brought to you by
21-12, start of the third. Packers get the ball first.
The second half. And we welcome you back to Lambeau Field and inside the booth. I'm Joe Buck. That's Troy Aikman. And
no way, that's Troy Aikman. I never knew.
Even from that first half, but 3 turnovers by the Cleveland Browns, and that led to 3 touchdown passes by Rodgers.
Yeah, no, I think Cleveland did a lot of good things on both sides of the ball. Defense has done pretty good, you know, all things considered, with the guys that they have that aren't playing tonight. Baker Mayfield's done some good things, but the 3 interceptions have just killed him. And so now you look at this third quarter to start the second half, and Green Bay's getting the ball, and it's a huge possession for Cleveland defensively. I mean, I just feel like they've got to keep Green Bay out of the end zone, or this game's going to run away from them in a hurry.
Rodgers got that early start before the end of the first half to get that foot looked at. There are the stats and the total yards, but the takeaways, the points off.
21 points off of takeaways. Good strategy, Baker. Single-handedly giving the Packers the game. Oh, look, a flag. Starting the half off strong.
During the return, personal foul, double team block. Number 27, the receiving team. It's half the distance to the goal line. Green Bay has the ball. First down.
Let's send it down to Aaron Andrews.
Well, as Aaron Rodgers takes the field, his head coach Matt LaFleur telling me that broken left pinky toe is as good as it can be. He just went into the locker room and get a little maintenance on it. He said, yeah, he was stepped on. That was the problem. Now, defensively, Matt LaFleur telling me, you know, great on the 3 takeaways, but these big chunk plays, he said what we need to do is tackle better and challenge on the...
I'm really glad I don't have something like that nagging me with pain all the time like Rodgers is dealing with. Little flip to Jones, and he gets through the first level into the secondary, still going up to almost the 40. Jesus Christ. Finally a nice run play.
27 yards for Aaron Jones.
Well, they blocked the edge awfully well. Tyler Davis, the tight end, and he secures it. They get the ball out to Aaron Jones. Nobody's out there in support, and he gets the edge in a nice game.
Greedy Williams missed a tackle along the way. And just like that, from their own 10 out to their own 36. Jones again. Spinning.
6 yards.
and down to Tom Rinaldi.
Well, Joe, talking to Kevin Stefanski, as you might have guessed, it was those turnovers that were first and foremost on his mind, saying that Baker Mayfield had made several poor decisions, and he labeled those as those uncharacteristic on the first interception.
Uncharacteristic? What has Stefanski been watching this year?
We know we're in for a challenge with Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers. We simply have to win out on the edge more often than we have been. We're moving the ball effectively, and we're in this game. We can't turn the ball over anymore.
Here's a pass.
There's Adams, wide open to the Cleveland 40.
And Devontae Adams putting together a big day. 17 for number 17.
Well, the Browns play safety help, but he's way out here. So basically it's one-on-one on the outside of Devontae Adams. He knows that he can sit hard on it, but Adams gets physical with him off the line of scrimmage, Denzel Ward, and he's able to get inside. Nobody then there. You try a lot of different things, and every team does, and we talk about it whenever we have the Packers and every other broadcast crew that he's going to get his catches. It's about making plays after he does catch it and the yards after the catch.
He's over 100 for the day.
A bootleg from a man with a broken toe. I think it hit the ground.
For Juwan Winfrey.
It's close, but I think it hit the ground.
Could not get it to him.
I agree.
Yeah, you see Aaron shaking his head. Anytime he doesn't complete a pass, he just holds himself to a high standard. That was a throw.
That was the first bad throw Rodgers has made all day. It was just a little short. He was under pressure.
That time he just was not quite able to put enough on it when he was under pressure.
Matt LaFleur doesn't know whether to throw the challenge flag or not. He's got it in his hand.
Play clock's down to 2. Is that hot? And he throws the challenge flag. I don't think you're going to win this. Well, now you're going to be out of challenges. Keep that in mind for later, as if Baker Mayfield's going to give the Browns any chance to make that game close enough.
Tell him whether or not he should. I was going to say probably best he didn't challenge it this early.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at it, but I don't know that he got much help
well,
as to whether or not he should.
Hell, that might be a catch. I think it might be a catch. Yeah, I think he caught it. It's a good challenge, I guess, if they get it right. At first, I thought there was no way. God bless whoever put Alice Cooper in a Progressive commercial. Baker Mayfield doesn't deserve to be in there in Alice Cooper's presence after playing like he has today. Why do I feel like they're not going to overturn this? Because it's the NFL and I don't trust them.
review. The ruling on the field of an incomplete pass stands.
Really? I told you, I had a feeling they were not going to overturn that. The Packers are out of challenges now.
I really thought that he got his hands underneath it. I thought that was
Maybe that little roll there at the end didn't.
Comes maybe out right after that. I thought it was going to be ruled a catch. I'm a little surprised by that, but when you make that decision to challenge it.
Well, now the Packers are vulnerable, so they better get some separation here and make this game not close.
In a game that you could use that at the end, you now no longer have any challenges left. But I think Matt LaFleur looked at it and just thought that this is a big drive. They could maybe put this thing out of reach early.
Here's Aaron Jones, cuts back.
First down.
He takes it down to the 30 and has enough for a first down.
And I probably shouldn't say out of reach, but more that what Cleveland's dealing with and what we've seen, it's going to be hard for them to score many points. So, like I said, coming out to start this half, how important this drive is for Cleveland in order to be able to make a stop and not go down 7 more points.
9-point game, first down for Green Bay. Toss to Jones. Pursuit gets around the pursuit, gets hit hard, but a nice gain on first down as he gets 6. Second down and 4. And A.J. Dillon checks in. Aaron Jones comes out.
Yeah, give him a little bit of a break, and you look at Cleveland. They're not a big blitz team, but I'd have to believe that Joe Woods is.
Why would you blitz after that touchdown you gave up earlier? That didn't work either. The Browns are good enough on the D-line. They should be able to just get pressure anyway, but the Packers are running the ball a lot now, so that's irrelevant.
Pushes for the first down. Well, what a combo.
Oh, man. Yeah, he stood up, and they just keep. He's got the whole crew up front just moving the pile. Usually you'd think they'd kind of blow that whistle, but they didn't.
Yeah, they let that play run long. I guess they want this game to be over like I do.
One of 4 duos with over 600 rush yards coming in. First down, inside the
Back to Dillon.
Here's Dillon.
It's about 4.
15-yard line where Bronson makes the stop, a gain of 3.
Well, the guy we haven't talked much about is Myles Garrett. Coming into this game as to whether or not he was going to be able to go, and his groin injury, and how much that was going to impact him. He said there was no way that he wasn't going to be on the field playing. He knows what's at stake for this team to make it into the postseason, but it hasn't been much of a factor. Now he's drawing a lot of attention as well.
No blocking out on the edge there for that play. Third down, here's a chance for the Browns.
Really nice job. That's what I saw watching him on Sunday last week. Or I guess, what was that, Monday?
If the Packers score a touchdown here, Skip will blame this game on the defense for coming out flat in the third quarter.
He did some good things in that game. Physical player comes up and makes a nice play. So, here we are again in the third down situation, a critical down right now for Cleveland. Just haven't been able to make enough of these stops.
Rodgers' first 2 touchdown passes.
Oh my God, I feel cool air coming through my window. Oh, Rodgers, and he's got to lob that one up. Oh man, that was still almost caught. Browns will hold the Packers to a field goal. It's 4th and 6. No way they go for this.
Packers have been stopped in the red zone as Crosby will try the field goal.
They play it pretty well. There was a lot of contact at the end of this play, and I thought there might be a chance.
Nah.
No, it's a good non-call. But Rodgers, he's just trying to stay alive back there. He's working to his left. Nothing there. Just throw it up in the air and see if maybe he can make a play. It almost does.
32-yard try by Mason Crosby. With Wordle to snap it and Bojorquez to put it down. Good snap, good hold. Good
24-12.
Good team, the #1 seed in the NFC. They make it a 12-point game.
Slight disappointment with that drive. Skip Bayless. Remember, the Browns' defense is decimated by COVID and injuries. Remember, Rodgers has the best receiver in the NFL. Baker has a beat-up, demoralized Jarvis Landry. Keep making excuses. Had Odell Beckham, but y'all didn't want him.
Christmas Day at Lambeau Field. Packers now lead by 12. The Packers now have scored at least 24 points in 12 of their 15 games. And with 9:12 to go in the third quarter, the Browns about to get it for the first time in the second half.
Uh-oh, Packers special teams has to tackle somebody. Look out, this could be bad. Okay, they make the tackle. Good play, stop him at the 15.
Closed in a hurry, and a good job by the embattled Packers special teams covering that kick.
Joe Buck thinking what I was thinking.
We'll give you a little pause.
Boy, we really are kindred spirits.
The interception by Savage. The touchdown by Lazard. The interception by Sullivan. The touchdown, first of two for Devontae Adams. The interception by Rasul Douglas. Adams again.
Starting to see a trend.
Can't get anything by you. Doesn't matter the holiday or the day of the week. Sharp as a marble.
Here's Chubb. Not for much.
They gotta get going. I mean, you look at this, Joe, and Fenton decides to return it, and he doesn't get much out of it. And I really thought coming into this game, and you touched on it just a moment ago.
Why did my Titans 49ers stream get so many views? That thing blew up.
That was an area where
And I can't figure out why.
take advantage, and they just haven't been able to do it. So the offense has had their issues with the turnovers. Now they're backed up to start this possession to start the second half. And then, of course, they missed the extra point. They're chasing that as well.
Oh boy. A little behind Hooper, but he catches it. Saves Baker more embarrassment.
Second grab, a gain of 5. Just to kind of put things in perspective, Mayfield today, 17 pass attempts. He's thrown 3 interceptions.
Hey, Lori.
Aaron Rodgers in just under
Merry Kruma.
70 for the year has thrown
Merry
4.
Kruma.
2 of them came week 1 against the Saints. They're down in 2.
Like I say to everybody, I hope y'all actually got stuff for Christmas.
That's not really a fair comparison, I don't think.
I just read with the
That's what I do, too.
Mayfield
Baker avoids the sack. He's going to run for a first. Look at him go. Because it didn't involve him throwing the ball, he made a nice play. Converts a third down.
That's a season long. Yeah, they sure did. I mean, they need to get something going. They need some chunk plays, and they're locked up in man coverage. And you see Baker, he's able to get outside the pocket. Nobody then accounting for him, and he knows that, and then he takes it. They have moved the football. They had struggled the last 3 weeks to really get much going offensively. They had 200 yards of offense. Just the turnovers.
Back to Chubb. Come on, buddy. And a 5. I'll take it.
Line is healthy. They are arguably the best in the NFL, and they've got one of the best offensive line coaches maybe ever in Bill Callahan. But they're not healthy. They're still making do.
Just don't ask Bill Callahan to be your head coach. Right, Raiders.
Joel Bitonio, he moved out to left tackle.
Super Bowl throwing ass.
There again tonight. And Bill Callahan, like you said, one of the most respected offensive line coaches to ever coach in the NFL. But yeah, it's a good unit. This is a good football team when they're fully healthy.
Oh, look, they're getting back to Chubb, and they're moving the damn ball and looking pretty good.
The NFL Christmas doubleheader continues next, only on NFL Network. Jonathan Taylor and the Colts take on Kyler Murray and the Cardinals, a matchup with big playoff implications. NFL Christmas doubleheader continues next, only on NFL Network and the NFL app. Indy right now, the number 5 seed in the AFC with a record of 8-6. Arizona, the number 4 seed in the NFC. Browns at almost 7.5 yards per carry.
Go, Chubb. Yes. Another nice run by Chubb. Let's go.
Picks up 13.
Well, they go 3 tight ends, and they just run the ball right behind it and get out on the edge. And
there comes Dearness Johnson in the game now. Boo.
Going to do in the first half. Hard to argue with what they did. Like I said, they had success moving the ball. It was just the turnovers, the interceptions by Mayfield. But they are now going back to the running game. That certainly helps settle down a quarterback, get some things going, and they're having success doing it. Chubb had the big run earlier, 27 yards, but he's averaging close to 7.5 yards a carry in this game.
Mayfield out to his left, floats it too high for Hooper.
Too high, but at least nobody was behind it to intercept it.
On defense for the Packers, they're looking at him on the sideline, 2nd down and 10.
I think on that play, Mayfield, like he did on the
boy, do I hate sitting in this chair.
He comes out, and you're going to see that he's able to get out on contain, and there's nobody then there. I mean, if he just takes off running, you've got defenders with their backs to the quarterback. He could have run for another at least 10 yards, maybe a lot more.
Hand off to Johnson. Nice cut.
Well, Packers are really starting to struggle against the run here.
He is going to be a yard short of first down yardage, tackled by Devondre Campbell.
Well, we came in talking about
Skip's going to give Baker all the credit for these great runs by Johnson and Chubb, because that's all this drive has been.
Never started at center, only one started right guard. He's had a nice game. It seems like every time you look up and they're moving the football on the ground, he's involved and he's making a key block. He's had a good showing for himself.
Treader, who spent his first 3 years with the Packers and made every start since signing a free agent deal with the Browns in 2017.
3rd and 1. Bet it's a run. Oh, they go play action. Austin Hooper wide open, catches a low pass. Oh, no, it's Janovich. My bad.
I do think that
Marty Reed over here.
He says that shoulder feels pretty good. He's wearing the harness, and when he's throwing to his left, when you watch him in these games, he struggles a little bit, and rightfully so. I mean, you can imagine not being able to open up that left shoulder, and there he is trying to, and that's why sometimes, the ball gets pulled down a little bit. Sometimes he's not as accurate with the...
They've got the same amount of first downs. They're pretty close in yards, but the Browns are down by 12. Here comes Chubb. Big run. Down to the 13.
To the 14-yard line and gets 14 more yards.
Yeah, the Cleveland Browns are going to their 3 tight ends, and nobody runs the 2 and 3 tight end packages more than they do. Now, they play smash mouth, old school football, and they don't hide a whole lot.
Here's Chubb again, trying to make Baker look competent.
The blockers up front, and then play
Chubb's getting close to 100 yards.
and tie the 2 together. It's won a lot of football games in this league over the years, and it's won a lot of games for Kevin Stefanski.
False start.
Flags fly.
75 offense.
And this is against Cleveland.
False start. Offense number 75. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
It's Batonio, Pro Bowl guard, who, as Troy just said a moment ago, making his second straight start out at left tackle, where he held his own against the Raiders on Monday.
He sure did. It's a different position out there on the edge as opposed to playing inside. And you've got bodies next to you when you're in there playing guard. You're able to use those guys to help you. And then Joe Batonio talked about it a little bit this week, but he's such a great player. He held up well. And we haven't called his name.
There's a golden opportunity for the Packers secondary to come down with another one. Ooh, it was behind Higgins and got bobbled up a little bit, but luckily it was low.
Baker's just kind of wanting him to pull up a little bit, but that again goes back to what I mentioned earlier in this game, to where you have what you want, and they're for whatever reason they're just a little off. Whether that's a throw or he's expecting the receiver to do something different, but the result's the same, and it's not good enough.
On second down, pass over the middle.
There's Hooper. Make it 3rd and about 7.
A nice gain on second and 15 of 10.
Just seems like Austin Hooper is Mayfield's security blanket. And I had that in Jay Novacek. And when you've got a tight end who you just
Nobody ever mentions Novacek anymore
for you, well, you look for that guy in these
because
kinds of
Michael Irvin and Emmett get all the attention.
if they come back to him here. He's on the end of the line. Right here.
Just don't throw it to the green jerseys. Oh, Baker, look out. He gets sacked. Probably the best thing that could have happened to him. At least they can take points here if they want them.
And the field goal unit comes on for the Browns after a big loss on 3rd down at 12 yards.
Well, Batonio gives him the edge, but Mayfield doesn't help.
Here comes Nagar for a field goal attempt. Say it again, Joe Buck. Say his name. You haven't had to say it since the first quarter.
And then get the ball out. But a missed opportunity, and now we'll see where the young
Chris Nagar.
kicking this.
Nagar missed the extra point. His first crack at it down on this end of the field. 37-yard try.
Miss it. Oh, no, he made it. 24-15, Green Bay.
Back to a 9-point game. With just over
Be right back. Got to go make sure Dylan can get in when he gets here. Believe it or not, the Browns can still win this. Defense is playing just good enough. Man, it's quiet in here. Skip, remember, as soon as Odell got hurt last year, Baker took off. Browns won 8 of their last 11. Where were all you Odell lovers then? I hope the Browns cut Baker loose. Would love to see him with a fresh start after 4 coaches and 4 coordinators. He will come back to haunt the Browns if they move on.
Over a minute to go and back to a 9-point
I bet you they don't.
That took over 8 minutes off the clock, but the Browns came away with only 3 points for that big third down Green Bay sack.
When you think about it, all those turnovers, and yet if they had kicked the extra point, and maybe they didn't when they went for 2, because Nagard had already missed 1 extra point, that might have been the logic, because awfully early to be trying to...
Baker taking a sack there wasn't as good as an interception would have been. That would have been hilarious.
Here's Rodgers from the 5 to the 30, and maybe just beyond. Send it down to Tom Rinaldi.
Joe, after that last series, an interesting moment when Baker Mayfield came off. You could see him motioning for the ball, wanting to take a look at it. That's Alex Van Pelt.
Oh, yeah, it's the ball's fault, Baker.
Seeming to point out something on the surface of that ball. You could see then Van Pelt pointing to it as if to say perhaps the stitching was loose. Nothing we could see in particular, but it was an interesting exchange, certainly, as we return here to Lambeau on Christmas.
Minute to go. We got an injury timeout. Minute to go in the third quarter. Oh, God, the silence again. Oh, commercials suck. NFL games are too fucking long. NFL games should be 2.5 hours tops. Oh my God, it's the Book of Boba Fett. When does that start? Another Disney Plus show I'm going to have to watch week to week and be sad when there's no new episode. That commercial demonstrates about as accurate as Kyler Murray's been the last month or so. Fucking bum almost cost me a fantasy football game. I won't let that happen again.
Elijah Lee was banged up on that kickoff, covering it.
Now we get 2 plays and then another commercial.
That's why we went to break. The drive starts at the 32 for the Packers, leading by 9. Both ground games have been effective in the game. Cleveland averaging over 8 yards a carry, Green Bay over 6.
Oh boy, the Browns were all over that one. That's a 10-yard loss. Couldn't even describe that play. It happened so fast.
A loss of 9.
Yeah, such a great job getting penetration into the backfield, try a little misdirection, and lose his yards. Great start for Cleveland defensively. I thought coming into this game, Joe, that the pass rush for Cleveland was going to be huge, of course, and Myles Garrett banged up. He's not even on the field to start this possession. Jadeveon Clowney is down. They haven't been able to get really to Aaron Rodgers. Not much pressure on him in this game.
Rodgers protected and the pass is
Damn.
incomplete.
3rd and 19. Now I'm starting to get irritated.
Third down and 19. And as you look at the numbers, when you consider that undermanned defensive front, 28 dropbacks, no sacks, but he's been stepped on twice.
Yeah,
That's the first time I've ever seen a stepped on stat.
Right now, that might be better than sacking him. Myles Garrett is back on the field now on third down, 3rd and long.
Rodgers underneath, Adams. 4th down.
3 and out. End of the third quarter.
And was set up on that first down play that lost 9 on the tackle by Joe Jackson. Save it. Just save it, Troy. 4th quarter's coming up.
24-15, going to the 4th.
NFL Christmas special on Fox. Back.
I feel like Aaron Rodgers looks right now. Frustrated. Packers are a team that should roll over people, but here they are once again. They're going to wind up in a close game with a vastly inferior opponent. And that gets frustrating to watch when you know the team you're watching win should win by a whole lot more.
Point game, 4th down for Green Bay.
The Browns start the 4th quarter with momentum.
Dressed up and ready to watch their Packers try to win their 12th of the year. Number 1 seed in the NFC. Bojorquez to punt.
Hurry up and punt. God damn. Damn.
With some room in front. As Peoples-Jones will return it out of bounds near the 28.
Good punt, but the coverage team couldn't pay it off.
From State Farm and Uber Eats.
Ooh, look at Aaron Rodgers commercial. I love Aaron Rodgers, but in that commercial when he's got the tight little man bun on the top of his head, he loses some points with me.
Cooper. Good to see our boy Cooper.
Cooper Manning was in a commercial. How about that? Give Cooper Manning more commercials.
Browns in the game here in the 4th quarter.
Little draw with Chubb, who pitches it back to Schwartz. And first down Browns. Like I said, they've moved the ball pretty consistently all day. Somebody can't stop throwing to the wrong team.
Try that on first down. They lost yardage. Here comes Cleveland. They'll double reverse, and they get the edge, and even Baker Mayfield tries to at least do what he can on his one arm out there. But Schwartz, he finishes it off strong.
Throwing his shoulder into Adrian Amos.
Skip going to call this a moral victory when the Browns still lose, even though it basically mean they're out of the playoffs. Not officially, but it would be really hurtful to their chances.
Well, it was a nice play by T.J. Slayton. It looked like they had something. And Slayton's able to come up.
Tackle Chubb up high around the helmet.
Doesn't get the grab, but yeah, he makes a nice play on that. Looked like there was plenty of room, a lot of movement out on that edge. Here's a look at Joe Barry. Overall, has done a pretty solid job with this defense.
No pressure on Baker. It's been a while since he's been Predators. Oh, my God. He threw it right to Savage, who dropped it. Should have been intercepted. Baker gets away with one. That was horrible, and he got away with it. Oh, right to Savage.
Austin Hooper, he had him, and Baker off of the so much three tight end, and now the play action. He had
Savage, come on, man.
drive that ball in there a lot sooner. Hooper, when he comes off the ball, he's in that window.
Swear, you better get them off the field here after dropping that interception.
With the throw, and obviously very lucky he didn't just throw his fourth pick.
Good throw to Higgins for a first down. And Baker gets bailed out by a dropped interception.
9 yards on third down.
Yeah, third down and soft coverage. And so when you go out to practice during the week and you throw individual routes, that's what you do. And that's basically what that throw and catch was.
The ball came out at the very end, but remember, Green Bay out of challenges even if they wanted to have the officiating crew look at it.
Yeah, remember that. Packers are out of challenges. And this game's closer than it should be. No pressure on Baker again as he sets up and throws deep. Ooh. I don't know if I'd ever touched the ground.
Jones had it, but the ball evidently hit the grass, and let's take another look at it.
See, I know it. Yeah. It went through, hit the ground. Damn. That's on Peoples-Jones. You got to make that play.
He lays out. He's got it. He's just not able to secure it. That's the best ball Mayfield's thrown tonight.
Well, perfectly balanced. Dropped interception, dropped pass on Baker's best throw a couple plays later. Be another third and about 7.
Closest the division race has been at this point in the season in 44 years. With one game separating first place from last place in the AFC North. This isn't a do-or-die game for the Cleveland Browns.
I feel like it kind of is.
They love to have it on the road. They have divisional games to end their season at Pittsburgh next, and then at home against Cincinnati.
Browns-Bengals, last game of the year. AFC North on the line, maybe. Maybe. 3rd and 7. Packers blitz. They're not going to get there. Landry's wide open for the easy first down.
Catch in a while for Jarvis Landry. 12 yards and another first down.
Really good route and really decisive by Mayfield when he turns this loose. I mean, he knew immediately this is the timing that you really need to have. And he knows exactly what Landry's going to do on the route, where he's going to be, puts it right on him. And that's how you beat coverage. Yeah, that loss on Sunday or Monday, I guess it was, against Vegas. That was a big blow. They had an opportunity within this division, but you're right. I mean, it's still, you got all games tomorrow. A lot can happen.
Mayfield has Janovich.
Checked it down to the fullback for about 3.
Tuesday, the San Diego County Credit Union Holiday Bowl is on Fox.
Oh boy, the Credit Union Holiday Bowl.
Robinson as he leads UCLA in a showdown against number 18 NC State. It all kicks off at 7:30 Eastern only on Fox and the Fox Sports app. 2nd and 7 here. With that loss, the Browns went from the top spot in the division and the number 4 seed all the way to the number 12.
Just imagine if the Browns had beat the Raiders on Monday. False start, I think. Yep.
False start.
Browns really could have used that win against the Raiders. That is a damn shame they lost it.
Number 68, 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
It's on Michael Dunn, who's made back-to-back starts now at left guard.
Well, they got a little something going, and they did on the other drive. It lasted over 8 minutes, and yet they weren't able to punch it in, had to settle for a field goal. They've got something going again. Baker's starting to find himself a little bit. Nick Chubb running the ball.
Shout out to the guy in the Dolphins jacket jumping up and down with the Packers fans. Pressure on Baker, and he goes down. Couldn't escape that. 3rd and long.
You get the inside pressure, and it is really hard then on a quarterback. Kenny Clark, here he comes. They're doubling on him. They got 4 hands on him, and yet he's able to split the double team. And that's what gets Mayfield moving, and then Smith comes in and finishes him off.
That's 4 sacks for this Packer defense.
Baker's been sacked 4 times and thrown 3 interceptions. What a day. Good protection here, and he hangs on and gets sacked out of field goal range.
I don't know if they would have tried it or not. It was about a
Well, that's that.
53-yard.
They're going to be down by 9 still.
It was an incomplete pass, and Baker has to know that. This is the last thing you can do here.
Could have made it a 1-score game, but he got sacked.
There was thoughts about kicking a field goal, but they're hanging in there here on 4th and long.
4th and 22.
4th and 22, and the Browns are going for it. Throw it up, hope for a penalty. The Tom Brady special. Here we go. Baker has thrown 3 interceptions at Lambeau. Now he can throw it up and get a bullshit PI, and his Tom Brady game will be complete. Ooh, they got the Packers to jump off sides. I think they got the Packers to jump.
It was either a false start or offsides on the Packers. There's movement on that left side of the offensive line.
False start. I couldn't tell if it was false start or offsides, but it was a false start. Now it's 4th and 27. Just fucking punt.
5-yard penalty, and the 5-yard difference is going to change the mind of Kevin Stefanski.
Well, you see Wyatt Teller. I didn't see it there. I saw it on the left side. Here's Teller. He doesn't move.
Yeah, Taylor didn't move.
The
left side of the O-line is where it happened.
The Browns offense over here is where it was happening. And I thought Preston Smith.
Damn, I think the Browns just got hosed. Preston Smith jumped off sides, and they called false start on Cleveland. They were never going to get that 4th and 22 anyway. What the fuck were they thinking? Same result we would have gotten.
Rodgers on the return.
Except now the Packers won't get the ball with better field position. They got a 9-point lead with 8:57 to go.
It was going well until that false start, the sack. Wyatt Teller upset Browns.
Browns line did not move. They did not even flinch. But it was 4th and 22, so get over it. You were never going to get that anyway. Sure, we'll hear Monday about how Baker would have heroically got them 50 yards there. Yeah, I'll see you later for Colts and Cardinals. Dylan will be here yapping with me. We'll both be yapping. Should be a good one. Should. But I'm worried about the Cardinals now. They're kind of in free fall. Is Cliff Kingsbury looking at college jobs or some shit and they know it and that's why they're not playing hard or something? Like, I don't know. The Cardinals have just completely gone south.
In this NFL Christmas special, Packers with a ball leading by 9, trying to secure their 12th win. Top seed in the NFC. Most wins in the league.
Packers start at their own 20 with a 9-point lead. They obviously come out running about 6 or 7 yards.
I had a chance to speak with Greg Jennings this week. Of course, he was the first player to catch an Aaron Rodgers touchdown. It was on November 29th.
Start draining the clock. I think that's the plan here. Packers are taking a long time to huddle up.
Very promising, but he said to Rodgers, just get me the ball. I'm going to make it happen. Of course, he scored. He said no one knew this guy was going to be a Hall of Fame talent, breaking these records. But we knew right away, dude could throw. Greg Jennings' daughter reminded him, gosh, Dad, you're old. You were the very first touchdown he's ever caught or he ever threw. Yes, he feels old.
Here's Aaron Jones for
It'll be third and about 2.
Just short by a yard, and we'll go back to that first touchdown, November of 2007. Favre gets hurt. Aaron Rodgers takes over. And the touchdown to 85, Greg Jennings. That loss on Monday night at Dallas. And then today, this one to Alan Lazard, 11 yards for the Packers record.
I was at that game that night in Dallas when he came into the ball game and really played well. Brought him back, gave him a
Third and 1.
I think when you talk to Packers brass, they say that's
Something simple here to keep the clock moving.
Favre would leave after that season, and Aaron Rodgers,
And it's a toss. Gonna need some blocks, and the Browns force a 3 and out. Good job, Browns defense. Browns defense trying to stay in this game.
Jacob Phillips. Boy, this defense has done their part. Back-to-back 3 and outs now to give their team a chance. They come up, finish them off right there. That's really good work. A nice gain on first down, do nothing on second and third, force the punt.
Josh Nijman was out on that last series, and Ben Braden had taken over at left tackle.
No moral victories here.
Thin offensive line with all the injuries. Trying to get an update on Nijman as this game continues. As Peoples-Jones calls for a fair catch.
6:41 to go. 24-15.
After a 50-yard punt. 6:41 left.
Maybe Baker throws more interceptions. Christmas turnovers. I could go for a turnover. I'm fucking hungry. Oopsie. Turned my phone off like an idiot. Baker's Bakery. Turnovers for days. The Saints tried to contact Phillip Rivers and Drew Brees this week. Man, I think they'd be better off with Rivers, based on the last time I saw Drew Brees play and single-handedly gift the Buccaneers a playoff win. Just think, if Jameis Winston starts in that game, the Bucs never win a fucking fraudulent COVID Bowl Super Bowl. What a bitter timeline we'd live in.
Fox Sports and giving the gift of inspiration this holiday season by supporting the Thanks Coach campaign with nonprofit partner Up to Us Sports to bring more coaches to underserved communities across the country. Visit up and number 2 us.org to learn more.
Baker still hasn't hit 200 yards. He's going to have to on this drive for them to get anything going. Here's Chubb. Big run. Go, Chubb, go. I just want Chubb to get a lot of yards. Hey, Chubb's well over 100 yards now. I'll take it.
And before the game, a nice moment for Aaron Rodgers and Alex Van Pelt, now the offensive coordinator for Cleveland, 6 years an assistant coach for the Packers, including quarterbacks coach for Aaron Rodgers.
Another nice run for Chubb.
2017.
Gain of 7 on that.
Now tries the left side on first down, picks up 8.
What a friendship those two share. Alex Van Pelt, who called the plays for the game last week, while Kevin Stefanski was out with COVID.
Second down and 2. Here is a screen for Chubb. Takes it into Packer territory, out of bounds near the 45 as he gets 11.
Skip Bayless was talking about
It's
this shit at the start of
Nick
the game,
Chubb
and then
drive
Baker
right now. They give him the ball a couple times. He picks up some nice yardage on the ground.
Did I say
and then an easy screen pass to him. Man down.
Browns defense played really good.
It's Tyler Lancaster.
Yeah. And this will give the defense a chance to kind of regroup.
And then Skip said it's the refs just trying to help Rodgers look good.
Yeah. Kind of sticking to their game plan right now, which they can. 5.5
Said the refs are trying to make sure Rodgers has a special day on Christmas.
Did you start? Oh, I think we're in playoffs and fantasy.
We are.
Good start to this possession.
Yeah. Really good. The only reason they're in this game. Chubb.
Debo single-handedly put me 1 point over you.
Chubb and the defense is why the Browns are still in this, but they're running out of time.
But to be fair, I guess it does show me that the Packers can be stopped.
What'd you get for Christmas? I got $60. That's it.
Oh wow! I got a handful of stuff.
Nobody pays attention to me on Christmas.
Like I don't get mediocre for Christmas. People ask me what I want. I want like a new jacket, maybe like a new blanket. You know, like simple stuff.
See, I'm the opposite. See, I'm like, let me buy that stuff for myself throughout the year, and then on Christmas, buy me something cool. Nobody asks anymore. I think I just don't exist.
I get a lot of gift cards too.
I got a $25 PlayStation gift card, but I'm saving it because there's nothing I want.
I got
right
$50
now.
for Amazon. I was like, cool.
Probably save $25. I could have got Madden for free again off of it though, but I'm like, you know what? Nah, I ain't gonna waste this gift card on Madden.
Definitely wouldn't waste that.
There's a couple of games coming out in the next year or so that I could use it on.
I debated on whether I was going to come, and then I looked at the game tonight, and I was like,
28
Yep.
2 sacks and 2 false starts. Led to a punt.
Come on now. Baker should have thrown 4 picks. 1 got dropped.
Pass is caught.
Oh yeah,
Higgins with a catch and then a lunge as he picks up 10.
Kareem Hunt getting hurt was the best thing that could have ever happened to me.
First down for Cleveland with just
I got Herbert against the Texans tomorrow. Better than Kyler against the Colts. And here comes Baker. Ooh.
incomplete.
They've had that play a couple of times. Peoples-Jones has dropped 1 or 2. Baker threw an interception on 1, and then that one happened. But they've been consistently trying that.
He's their deep ball guy that they go downtown with, and no chance on that play. Earlier would have been a heck of a play down the field that he got his hands on.
Skip said, don't forget, Baker was the best quarterback through the last 11 games of last year. Don't forget.
Knocking at the door to
talking about Ben
this a
last
game.
year.
The guard can make
Ben right now is actually doing all right.
Oh, yeah. I ain't really hating on him like I was.
throws, and it's off the hand.
3rd and 10. Chubb dropped it.
I do
He's averaging
think,
almost 10 yards per
personally,
touch. in this
there
game.
is
Now it's
something
3rd
going
and 10.
on between the players and coaches on that team, though.
Yeah.
Something
A
ain't
little
right.
bit too much, and Chubb's not quite able to get to it. But
I told them Baker made a nice throw on a 3rd and 17 and converted it. And I said Baker could throw 5 interceptions after this, and he'd get praised by Skip Bayless. Then he throws a pick on the very next play, and I said, see, and he'll still get praised for that 3rd and 16 that he converted. Yeah, this is it. It's still too early to congratulate the Bengals on winning the North. I'll be damned. Is somebody going to tackle him? 1st and goal, Browns. They ran it on 3rd and 10, and Dearness Johnson got him on 1st and goal. No, that was a definite, okay, we'll just run it and then see what we get on 4th down. Baker's going to throw a pick in the end zone. Oh, touchdown. Schwartz was wide ass open. All right, they got 3 timeouts of 4.5 minutes. This ain't over.
Their defense is good.
Find some Browns jerseys to jump into with his own lead.
They missed one and failed a 2-point conversion earlier.
They get to the line of scrimmage. The Packers, they were a little discombobulated, and then
Nobody was on Schwartz in the back of the end zone.
he's expecting here Russell Douglas. He's going to play inside out, and I don't know if he just took a chance or this total confusion.
Have you seen the last name of the Browns kicker? Maybe he'll say it. I just want to hear I want you to hear them say it first.
Okay. 2-point game again.
He didn't say it. His last name is Nagar.
On 3rd down and 10 by
Nagar. And when Joe Buck said that, I went, wait, what? And then he missed the extra point. And I said, wouldn't it have been funny if Joe Buck said, oh, Nagar, please. So it's 24-22. Now the pressure's back on the Packers. Browns defense is playing really well. You got to get 1st downs now to close this out. I wanted an entertaining game, but I wanted the Packers to win because I need them to keep the 1 seed. Boy, the Browns could have used that win against the Raiders. They should have beat the Raiders.
But even if he can drive them down and score,
Without Chubb and Dearness Johnson in that defense, the Browns will be losing by like 20 right now.
God, this is the Super Bowl now. Just remove the records.
Some people said that.
Remove the records.
Yeah.
This is the Super Bowl.
Some people said that would be the Super Bowl.
This is playing out like a Super Bowl would.
You know, I can't help but think what's going to happen to the Packers this year in the playoffs to make them not go to the fucking Super Bowl. It's starting to get ridiculous.
Oh, I got it.
Chiefs and the Dolphins.
Well, they lost Thursday because Garoppolo fucking sucks.
I just can't believe the Titans won. I was like, how do you guys get
Jimmy G gave them the game, essentially. Got to get 1st downs. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. He should.
He's just playing 2.
And he has like 4 turnovers total, and 2 of those were in the first game of the year.
He's like literally what Kirk Cousins should be.
Yeah.
Well, he sure has.
But he's better.
And now, unlike
he's definitely better.
You're going to see Rodgers run this.
I love that Saints-Bucks game Sunday night. I had a blast watching that. That single-handedly helped me stay with you in fantasy. Brady put up 3.5 points or something. I was like, damn.
Oh, and I lost Chris Godwin
and Fournette. Fournette got hurt in the 3rd quarter, and Godwin scored.
You know what I did when Chris Godwin got hurt?
What?
Went to sign Antonio Brown off of the waivers.
I got it.
And I did, and he wasn't on my team, and I'm looking like, what the hell? When I go back and look, and I was like, I know that.
I got him back. There's a 1st down. Because I was like, okay, Godwin and Evans are out of the way. AB will be a good one now. And I got it.
I wanted that one. I mean, I'm still good. I still got like my.
Hell, remember I drafted him. He sat on my bench most of the year.
I was good because I picked up all the extra receivers like Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow.
Yeah. Mike Williams is out tomorrow. COVID.
I think I still got DK.
Tyreek Hill was going to be out, but he's clear of COVID protocol now, so I got Tyreek tomorrow. He's out. He's out for now. He might clear it in the morning. Yeah. They got 1 1st down out of this. Oh, Adams. Packers defense is shit. They have to finish this game on offense. LaFleur had the same reaction I had.
Two of the best coaches in the league, in my opinion.
Yeah. You get Stefanski, a real quarterback. Yeah. Baker's a lot like Trubisky or Nick Foles. He's like, all right, but nothing special. That's who Baker is. I don't care if he's hurt or not. That's just who he is. Screen, no blocks. All right, it's going to be 3rd and 6. Cleveland's got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. They don't need to burn them just yet. Nah, because they want more time to go off so that if they go down and get something, Rodgers won't have time left. So it's better to just bank on making a stop here and hope that you never give Rodgers the ball back after this and you win 25-24. Browns need to win 25-24. If they score a touchdown, that means they've scored too quick. 3rd and 6. Oh, God damn it. Adams dropped it. It was almost out of reach. And the Browns are going to get the ball back. How's Skip going to blame that on there? He always talks about how Adams makes Rodgers. Adams makes Rodgers. How's he going to blame that one on Rodgers? That was perfect. Adams dropped 2 balls on one drive. And that one's a killer. That's a fucking killer right there. You better punt. You better pin them deep if you're going to have any chance here. Because the Browns just need a field goal to win.
This is my Super Bowl.
This is ridiculous.
Unease in the stands. Here's one that comes out ugly. Returned by Peoples-Jones.
Browns are going to get at their 25. 2:05 to go. You better just sell out and stop the run. You can't let them run this on you. That's what they want to do. What is this? Oh, Pete Davidson's in it, so it must be good. They needed a better punt. This is nerve-wracking. This is ridiculous that it's come to this. Packers, they're out of challenges, but that won't be relevant in 5 seconds. Here they come with Chubb. 2-minute warning. What's his name? Say his name, Joe. Oh, he won't say his name. Somebody said on Twitter, you could see Joe Buck watch his career flash before his eyes every time he says that kicker's last name. Nagar, please. I have to use my computer to watch the Colts game because I don't get NFL Network.
God, this is going to be a good game. I think the Colts are really good.
I think the Colts are going to blow them out.
Really fucking good. I wouldn't be surprised.
The Cardinals are shit now. I've seen enough of the Cardinals. I'm done with them.
A lot of people say the reason they're questioning is because of Kyler Murray's leadership. Like, what kind of a leader really is.
I heard that Cliff Kingsbury's looking at college jobs, and that's why the Cardinals are laying down, maybe, because he's being offered.
Why would you give up what? Okay.
Well, there's more money, and it's easier to coach in college. That's the thing. That's why fucking Harbaugh stayed in Michigan, and that's why guys like Kingsbury are constantly tempted.
Michigan, though. I like that.
And then USC tried to get Mike Tomlin from the Steelers, but he turned it down.
This is crazy. I've seen 2 different things from 2 different areas of football. One, Colin Tomlin, the best coach in the league. One, calling him the worst.
He ain't the worst, but you know a Mike Tomlin team when you see it.
Yeah.
It's good and bad. I know a Mike Tomlin team when I see it. If the Steelers changed uniforms and names for a whole week, I'd say, damn, they're playing like the Steelers.
But I'm more of where my concern would be, who are you replacing him with? That would be my concern. Because, who's available that's actually good? You know Pittsburgh ain't going to just take anybody.
No.
I want like a fucking Sean McVay or a Matt LaFleur.
That's what everybody wants.
Something like that to come in and
I remember the Falcons hired Arthur Smith. I'm like, okay, he's kind of a younger, middle-aged guy from that group.
I'd probably take Dan Campbell. I ain't gonna lie about that.
Yeah, we all know the Lions just suck no matter who the coach is right
I
now.
think they've really been playing up like they're supposed to, though.
Yeah.
They've been playing good.
They're probably going to beat us tomorrow with a third-string quarterback. So
I'm worried about that. I think I'm actually starting the Lions wide receiver.
All right, let's get back to this last 2 minutes.
Well, there's a young kicker who started his collegiate career at Texas, ended at SMU.
That last name.
Cut loose, been with the Cleveland
Oh,
Browns
wait a minute. No, I'm
practice
fucking
squad
with
and
this
called
with
up as
fantasy.
Chase McLaughlin is
Starting
out
Ian
on
Hood.
the COVID list.
Well, that's bold. The Dolphins have a good defense, you know.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think I'm.
They're going to come back and run it again, and the Packers are just getting killed on the ground.
As he's got a first down for
Browns are at the 40.
For Nagar, his long in his collegiate career is 48 yards. He hit from 54.
Browns were in field goal range earlier and got sacked out of it. Here comes Chubb again. You know, I'm loving this, but at the same time, I'm like, stop. Because I want the Packers to win. Denver and the Raiders. Denver wins.
It goes without saying when you've rushed for 200
Would you start
yards
Hunter
of offense. I mean, it's crazy what they've been able to do. And Nick Harris, if there were any concerns about
Nah.
him, he has played amazingly well.
Oh, it was behind Njoku. That was a bad throw by Baker. 3rd and 6.
Third down and 6. Yeah, he was open, and that's what I'm saying. Just too many of
Leonard
those
Fournette,
missed
Baker's just
opportunities
Yeah.
that should just be routine. Browns are 60% on third down in this game.
Throw a fucking pick.
It has to be. Literally, this is. I
In
mean,
the third quarter,
you're beating the best team in the league right now with this drive.
Mayfield,
No! He's in bounds.
Campbell, and we'll see where they put it down. Looked like he got enough.
Yeah, he got just enough. Chubb got the first down.
It's awfully close. Yeah, no signal yet for first
First down.
Now they're gonna
First
measure,
down.
It appears.
yeah, it looks to me.
Looks like a first down to me.
Are they or are they not? I mean, they're going to.
Packers are seriously about to lose this 25-24.
I thought he picked it up. A good read by Mayfield. Because
I think they
they
can
dropped
use a
Savage
timeout,
in,
too.
taking away
They
the
got
inside
3.
throws. But yeah,
He got it.
he got it.
101. 101 on the clock, please.
That's a pretty good look at it there.
Honestly, Packers are like, can you please put more time on that clock? Because we're going to need it.
Down, up. Yeah, they haven't
I
moved the
get if the
sticks.
Packers got more than 10 seconds, I give them a chance.
Do you see the Niners almost win? Because the Titans kicked the game-winning field goal with 7 seconds left. Niners get the ball back with 3 seconds, and they run some crazy lateral shit. Deebo Samuel got across the 50 before he had the lateral back, and they still almost got up the sideline. The Titans had to tackle him.
Offense for sure.
Remember the almost Antonio there?
Yeah, against the Dolphins. Oh,
In the snow, I'll never forget that.
yeah, that's a first down.
And it's a first down for the Browns.
I thought it should've been-
This is making me sick because Skip is going to give all the credit to Baker. He's so tough. He's a gamer. He won this game. He's playing. Don't insult Jameis like that. He's playing way worse than Jameis.
Otherwise would expect them to run the ball, keep it on the ground.
Over 200 yards
Actually,
rushing
him
in
and
this
Aaron
game for the
Rodgers are
Browns.
both saying like Jameis.
Rodgers played okay.
200 yards.
Look at them rushing yards.
I'm surprised by the Packers.
Dearness
It's
Johnson.
awful low.
Their defense
You seen
is.
the Eagles been leading the league in runs?
Yes, they're starting to worry me.
Mayfield floats into Njoku.
Oh, bad throw.
Just out of reach of Njoku.
A reference of 54-yarder that Nagar hit in the pregame warm-up. That means getting the ball to the 30.
Say it again, Joe Buck, but faster.
He had
Another
him too.
missed
That's
chance
bad
with
throw.
Njoku.
He's really making sure to stress the "no" instead of the, you know.
Are they coached to stay up the field or come out of that towards the boundary? And,
What kind of defense
but
are you running?
these games get won and lost on making
You running
those
man
kinds of
to man?
plays.
Nah, because now they're going to pass, I think. I'd be shocked if they run it. They might get to third down and run it. Oh, Baker threw it right to Devondre Campbell on a screen, and he dropped it. Oh, 3rd and 10.
Yeah, Devondre Campbell, he sees it too. He picks it up. He notices it right there.
Because that's like the 3rd or 4th time Baker's come back to that today, because they've hit the Packers with it a couple of times, and it worked. Campbell was all over it. I like Devondre Campbell. He was really good for the Falcons when we went to the Super Bowl. And in 2017, the next year, he was really good for us. 2017 is the only year where I was like, man, the Falcons got a good defense.
Well, at least you can try like a 60-something yard field goal.
Oh, it's intercepted. Get down. Game over. Packers win. Eat shit, Skip Bayless.
Wait, did he go down?
Yeah, he went down.
Is it gonna be 24-24?
He went down.
Punt with 4
That'd be hilarious. 24-22. Baker can't believe it. What's he? Should have been about 5. He should have had a Delhomme game. He should have had about 7 today. Browns have 3 timeouts, but yeah, there's a bit of a hold here. You see that handful of jersey that Douglas had, and he felt it too. So he's like, "Where's the fucking flag? Watch this jersey pull." Yee. Well, now Skip has his excuse.
Well, now we get the weekly Browns got robbed.
Yep. Browns have 3 timeouts. Browns take their first timeout.
Browns do have 3 timeouts left. Now they use their first.
Not quite. Somebody could fumble here. Can't decide if I'm doing that or the Bills and Patriots at 1 o'clock tomorrow.
I'd like to see the Bills and Patriots.
That's the one they're showing here.
That's the one I like to see.
You can read Baker Mayfield's lips saying, "I can't believe it." Here's what he can't.
Well, believe it.
That was hard to believe that no one caught it. It just doesn't happen quite like that very often, the way that hold took place.
Here is Dillon again.
Oh,
Wow.
near the first.
He might have got it.
Down at the 45, short of first.
Just short of the first. Browns use another timeout.
I want Green Bay to run a play action.
But this is a Cleveland team that's
They're just going to run it up the gut again.
As they're in danger of losing for the 6th time by 6 points or less.
You got to give it to the Browns. They're still tough, and they're still not out of that division yet. You can win the AFC North at 9-8. The Browns are not out of it.
Without the 9-7-1 Steelers.
They play the Steelers next Monday. Steelers going to have their hands full tomorrow. The Bengals play. I think the Bengals win tomorrow because no Lamar, no Huntley. The Ravens are fucked. Offsides. Malik Jackson. That's a way to lose.
Got him, yeah. He hadn't been able to get him. He was talking about it. He hasn't been able to get many defenses offsides for the free play.
Now Skip's going to bitch about that. He hates when Rodgers does. That's so dirty. He's a trickster. He can't beat anybody. He's got to trick him. Rodgers and Peyton Manning would get your ass all day with shit like that.
If you're Cleveland and you say, man, we have
Yep, that's it.
without so many players, and you take the Raiders to the end and just come up short.
The Browns should have beat the Raiders. Even with the COVID bullshit, they should have beat the Raiders. We got more than we bargained for with this game.
Like you said, well over 200 on the ground.
Clock will continue to run. And that'll do
It's all over.
Today's game is Richie's
Packers win 24-22. We'll be back at like 8:20 or whatever for the Colts and the Cardinals. Later.